Exciting.
Dude, why do we got to bring this back up?
It's all good. We still love you.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Are you kidding me? The best center in the league. Where are we at here?
If we're sticking to it, it's the combine.
Nice, the combine. Man,
If we want to talk about it.
You had one of the most electric combine moments I think has ever gone on national television, man.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. You know?
Yeah, let's talk about it, big guy. How'd that 40-yard dash
I'm
go
gonna be
for
honest with you, bro. I was so big on being different from everyone. Everybody was wearing the fucking long tights. I was like, you know what? I am not going out there and copying everybody. I'm gonna wear the short tights. I didn't realize they was boxers, bro. Honest to God. And you know, they put you in the trains when you stand in the combine. It's like the rooms are like little train cabins that I could barely see. So I'm just grabbing them. I'm like, I'm going to put these on. I'm going to run in these. Fucking get out there. Everybody is looking crazy. I'm like, let's do it.
Oh, my gosh. Well, it made you faster, man. It made you so fast, you tripped over your feet. Oh, my goodness.
Tripped over that third leg.
Tripped over and just jumped out, man. That shit is so fucking funny, man. I'm not gonna lie. We were dying laughing. When you first, the face you had when the camera came up to you, I believe you said it right there in quotes, like my dick fell out. I think that's what you said right after.
Exactly what I said. I didn't even believe it. I was running.
Well,
I'm looking at the 40, and all of a sudden I feel it. I feel it touch my leg, and I'm like, oh shit. So I try to cuff it and take the dive. You know what I mean? Because I know little kids watching. And my God.
Put your dick away, Chris.
I gotta say, how blessed you are to even be able to describe it as though your dick fell out. Because I don't even think I could describe that adjective for mine. I don't think it could fall anywhere like that. Oh man! All right, we gotta get.
Damn, that's some good shit, man. Oh, that's some good shit. Hey, man, what are you thinking about the kids, man? Put that shit away. That shit. I mean,
that is crazy. Like, what would be going? I mean, I guess that is what's going through your head. You're like, oh my gosh, there's kids watching, there's families here. I mean, that had to be crazy.
I was quoted to Sports Illustrated 2017. My dick came out. I looked down and the Hummer is out.
The Hummer, man.
Stone Cold, you're the greatest, man.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun.
Man.
All right, before we keep going, we need to shout out our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game.
Yeah, Prize Picks is the most fun way to win money, motherfuckers, in football season. That's right. You just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry.
How about that? Quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app.
Numero uno. And now for the portion of this ad read labeled personal experience to be read by talent outside of Jason and myself. Please bring in our personal experienced intern, Brandon. Yeah, he's the best. Heard he killed it last week, so we're giving it another try.
Thank you so much. This is my personal experience time.
Good luck, Brandon. We're NFL players and we cannot participate, but we know you can. So please give the people what they want. More money.
You got to
give them more money.
All right, guys. We already talked about this in the previous episode, but there's a lot of options. You can pick them on Prize Picks. It's actually a lot of fun. Here's again what I'm telling you: find a Dolphins player. Find any Dolphins player. Pick their name. Pick more. Add them to your entry. If you want to get a little spicy, there's always a Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown that's kind of available. Sprinkle that on there. And if you really want to go for it, Travis Kelce is usually good for a couple catches. That's how I'm building my ticket this week, but you guys do your own. There's a lot of options. You can go from pass yards, rush yards, receiving yards, all kinds of player. If you want to get really interesting, you can put some money down on cricket if that's your thing, but by all means, Prize Picks has got everything you need. Let me get the guys back in here so I can get off screen. Come on back, fellas.
Perfect.
All right, well, hopefully our intern did you guys right this week. And if you want to get into daily fantasy this season, go to prizepicks.com/New Heights and use the code New Heights for a first deposit match up to $100.
That's prizepicks.com/New Heights, code New Heights for daily fantasy sports made easy.
Guys, I think we fucking nailed it.
Thank God. Alrighty, before we get to more Chris Jones, Chris Jones, we need to shout out one of our sponsors you see us drinking all the time, and that's Accelerator Active Energy.
I like where you went with that. The old Mike Jones record.
Yeah.
Chris Jones. Yeah, no, I got to get my dog some Accelerator Active Energy drink, actually. He's throwing up from the stuff that he's been taking. This doesn't make me throw up. So if you guys see that guy wired and balling out, you know where he got it from. And if you've been looking for something with zero sugar that gives you sustained energy, gets some metabolism going, and gives you the enhanced focus you need to do any fucking thing in this world, you got to check out Accelerator Active Energy drink. This shit's fucking good, Jason. What flavor you sipping on over there?
You know I got that mango more.
Lime. I got that rocket pop. I drink like 5 of these a day.
I got a lot of caffeine coursing through my veins. It's very good, and it's
the metabolism is going all day.
My thermogenics are very plant based. Accelerator Active Energy is available nationwide at Target, Hy-Vee, and Quick Trip.
All right, let's move on to talking some Chiefs, man, and some early career milestones. Joining the Chiefs. Be brutally honest. What was this is a Jason question?
No, this is good. Yeah, brutally honest. What were your first impressions of Trav?
I'm like, this is fucking Malibu Most Wanted all the way. I was like, this is B-Rad, bro. Trav had the first, I'm telling you, our first away game, Trav had like this beanie on.
That's one of my favorite
this cool ass, like this sweater.
Oh my God.
With the glasses. I'm like, this is Malibu all over again, bro.
Traffic. I'm looking for my chapstick. Oh man. Damn, that's fucking good.
Well, what were your
one of my favorite movies?
What was your first impressions of Andy Reid?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
You know what? Andy really didn't talk. Andy say things like, "Hey, and just look at you with the mustache." I'm like,
bro, we talk about it all the time.
Like, bro,
just that look.
He just don't talk. He didn't talk to me in like my 4th year. When we finally had a conversation, like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm good. How you?"
I'll do that these first 4 years.
Like, it was socially awkward at first, but then I started talking to him. He cool.
He's the best, man. To be fair, he's usually talking to all the offensive guys.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about Andy Reid on this show, and one thing we got to ask is, how did you handle your first Andy Reid long drive drill in the training camp?
Oh my God, yeah.
In 17 or 16, 17, we were still, Alex Smith was still there. So we still had like a lot of the up tempo stuff. So like long drive drills, they would throw in like a turbo of like, you know what I mean? Like a quick play, you have to get set up, lined up fast. So it was no joke back then. That was when it was
real brutal. I remember running off after 8 plays because it's like, that was when Britt Reed was here, bro. I'm like, if a play lasts over 8 plays, bro, I know I'm not going to be in. So I ran off.
Right. Yeah.
Britt got mad at me. I stayed like 2 plays out. They sent me back in. That was a huge welcome to the NFL moment. Like,
well, that is the weird thing about long drive drills. Like you're saying, like the offense usually all stay out there, but the defensive line usually subs out. But in long drive drill, you all stay on just to get the conditioning aspect of it. So that is
misery.
I can't imagine trying to play defensive line for 15 plays. That's got to be ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Were there any older guys that were there? Like, who were the guys that kind of took you under their wing?
We had some good vets.
Alan Bailey, Terry Poe, Jay Howard, David
Just
King.
You
guys had, dude, the defensive line and defense that you came in with. Those guys were all monsters.
They were monsters, bro.
Was Tamba still there? Was Tamba gone or was Tamba still there?
Tamba and Justin Houston was still here. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And D Ford.
Damn, that's a hell of a fucking D line.
Yeah, we had all of them. I was living a dream, bro. I was living a dream.
God damn. Tamba, Jay Houston, Dontari Poe, Chris Jones. Holy fuck. Was there any like specific like mentor that you could really like, say like, man, he or, you know, one of the coaches helped you out the most in your career so far?
Probably Tamba Ali and Dontari Poe. Because my first year in the league, I wanted to figure out how to get to be a Pro Bowl player. And Poe, in interior, Poe was our only Pro Bowl because we was running a 3-4 in. So Justin Houston was outside linebackers. So I kind of mimicked Poe my first 2 to 3 years on how to be a pro, on what he ate. Like the guy used to eat a bucket of oatmeal with bananas, cinnamons, and 2 eggs mixed in it. And that shit had me throwing up for the first like week.
So it did not work.
That shit had me throwing up for the first week, bro.
That's another 340 pounder that's out here fucking moving, man.
Yeah, Dontari Poe.
He was a stud. What was your reaction to getting to the league? Obviously, being a 5-star, being one of the heavily recruited guys coming out of high school, one of the biggest names coming out in the draft. But that D-line we just talked about, there's a lot of star-studded defensive players right there. And you, I don't think you started off as a starter, obviously working your way into that role. But did you feel like awkward not playing as like much or being, you know, the stone cold from college?
You know what? It's a gift and a curse because I didn't start till like my 3rd year in the league. And I was getting like 14 plays my first year. I was getting 20 plays my second year. And I just took it with stride. I was like, you know what? These little 14 plays I'm going to make sure I'm the best pass rusher out there.
Go crazy.
I'm going to go so crazy. I'm going to hype up the crowd. That's where I got from, like, pumping up the crowd. I was coming in on third down, only a third down specialist. I'm going to pump up the crowd, do whatever I can to get remembered for these little 14.
Yeah. And
I was like, they eventually started going up throughout the year. So it was like, I didn't expect to start when I got here. The veterans, they be a little salty when you first get in here. You're a young buck. And they want you to kind of earn your reps. So I was like, I respect it. I don't mind coming off the bench, only playing on third down.
That's
it.
When the lights are on, baby. That's
Money
when
down.
the show really starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you earned your first start week 6 of that season. And you got a sack the following week against Andrew Luck. Was that your first sack in the NFL?
Yeah,
Andrew Luck?
What's crazy about that, bro? They started me week 6, and I came off the bench in week 7. So it was like,
damn.
Yeah, that was my first sack against Andrew Luck.
That's dope, man.
I feel like Andrew always has something to say when guys sack him. Did he say anything?
I don't even remember.
Did he say anything
I don't
nice?
even remember.
Don't remember.
Did he compliment
I ran
you?
around the whole stadium out for one sack, bro. I was pumped. I didn't even care what he said. I was like, this is it.
This is another question. Do you have like a welcome to the NFL moment?
You know what? I do. It's probably 2016. We was playing the Tennessee Titans. And I don't even remember who was the offensive lineman. But I was taking it was like a pass rush. I was taking an inside move. And I didn't see this guy. And he fucking clapped me. The center did. Yeah, he stood over me.
It's
and
probably
like,
Ben Jones.
Yeah, bitch. Welcome to the NFL. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, God, bro. He fucking hit me so hard. I just looked at him. I could see myself on the ground, just looking at him like a kid looking at his father after a whooping and just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got me. Hey, we all been there.
That inside move, man.
Yeah, it's scary. You know them rib shots? Them rib shots get nasty.
Every time, baby. Every time.
Hey, so you guys played 3-4 and you played DN in the 3-4. Now you guys are pretty much, well, you still play 3-4, I guess, a little bit with Spags, but you're more of a defensive tackle. Do you prefer to play inside or outside? Because you've played both throughout your career.
On passing downs, I'd rather go outside. On the like first and second downs, I'd rather stay inside.
Why is that?
Well, on the passing downs on the outside, I can guarantee a one-on-one. And if you guys bring help, it's only going to be a tight end. So I'd rather go.
Yeah. And you can see that coming.
And the inside, you take that inside move, make the wrong step, and that's going to come and catch you right there in that rib cage. Yeah, have me catching air for the next 5 plays.
Trying to find some oxygen. Man, that's too funny. I mean, I think when you have that combination of being both an inside and outside player, that's when you're at your best. I mean, when a team can't, just say, all right, this guy's right here, we can game plan for that better. When you're moving around like you are, man, doggone, best defensive player in the fucking league, baby. Ain't nobody stopping that.
We've talked a lot on the show about the hardest positions to play in the NFL, and both of us have said defensive tackle has got to be physically one of the hardest positions to play in the NFL.
1,000%.
You're constantly getting double teams. You're constantly getting physically attacked. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that another position is the hardest in the NFL? What do you think is the hardest?
If we're talking about the physical aspect of it, defensive lineman definitely is. Because you got some plays that the linemen don't even hit the defensive lineman. They'll pull their head like a cornerback. But every play, the defensive lineman has to hit offensive lineman. You know what I mean? Every play, you either get a double team or you getting somebody hitting you every play. It's not a play that a defensive lineman is running free. So I definitely say the physical aspect of it. But the hardest position, I think, is probably DB. You know what I mean? Because I got to mirror Travis Kelce everywhere he goes. You know what I mean? I take one wrong step, he can separate 5 yards. So,
I was trying to do it all growing up. So. Couldn't stay on him.
Just running for my fucking life growing up. Let's talk some other early career milestones. I know we kind of already touched this 2017 game against the Eagles, but you actually got your first interception.
Oh, I did, huh?
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
9-5 out here just taking shit out the air. What's more electric, getting a fumble or getting a pick?
Getting a pick, bro. You get a pick.
Yeah.
I only had 2 interceptions my whole career. God damn, you get the pick. Yeah. Oh my God. You get the pick, and if you get in the end zone with the pick, you got to go crazy. You got something like in the back pocket? I've been waiting on Andy to put me in the backfield for something. I'll do a quarterback draw. Put me back there for something.
Christopher Jones? Just get him a nice little dive.
Get me in there, Andy. I hope you listen to this. Get me in there. I just need one tud.
I'll tell you what. We always have that period.
Don't do
it. We did try this before. We tried to get my dog 9-5 in there, man. And for whatever reason, it was him. Was you trying to throw it, or was he trying to catch it? It was a
rollout throw. And I'm like, Andy, look, I used to play quarterback back in the gap. You know what I'm saying? High school, Pee-wee. Yeah. I took it with me, right? Andy had me really out of the shotgun, rolling to the right. And throwing it. And I'm like, look, Andy, you creative and all, but big boy ain't got it all. I'm a pocket back.
We tried to do this fucking play like 5 times in a row, man, and Chris just couldn't give me the fucking football. It's like we kept trying, all right, let him warm up a little bit. Give him one more try. And it was just like every one more try was just like,
It's not looking better.
It was terrible.
We couldn't even get a spiral out of my guy, man. You're right. Maybe that was just the wrong attack. We got to get, you're more of a running back.
Downhill. Give me downhill. Cam Newton style. Downhill. Jumping over somebody's head. Running behind Jason. Somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck, damn.
That Dante Poe.
Give the ball.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Like, they're running around the pocket out. It was a sprint out, bro. It was a sprint out.
That shit was hilarious. We were asking Chris to do a lot.
Too much.
Showcase the shit. I'll tell you what, man. I might have to volunteer you to be our QB sneak guy.
Now we talking. Get him in there.
Going crazy. Now we talking.
Yeah. The real question is, can you take a snap from under center? Could you take a snap from
put the hand under the ass, hike it up? Listen, Jerry, I know it. I'm pushing it right in there.
You got to let him know he's there. You got to let him know you're there.
I got you,
You got to make sure he feels that.
I got you. Don't you worry.
You got it.
Oh, man.
You scored your first touchdown against the Jags in 2018, week 5. But even more impressive in 2018, you set the sack streak. You hold the NFL record for most consecutive games recording a sack. You had a sack in 11 straight games.
Damn.
I mean, that's a crazy stat.
That was hard as hell.
Just boom, boom.
That was hard as hell, man.
I believe it. Yeah.
Because after like the third game, it's like, all right, everybody, this guy is the guy that's fucking, he's the one that's causing havoc. Like, we're going to make sure we focus our attention.
Let's make sure we go to him.
Yeah, and you're still fucking finding ways to do it.
Man, that was hard.
Are you superstitious? Because there's a rumor, or maybe you said this, that you refuse to wash your game gloves during the streak. Like you
that was true.
That's true.
So you are superstitious, ass, bro. They smell like ass.
Dude, we grew up playing hockey, so we know what some fucking sweaty ass, nasty ass gloves smell like, man.
Terrible. Do you have any other superstitions? Like, do you have any like pregame rituals or anything like that?
I take this fucking pre-workout. It's like I put all type of crazy shit
with your mountain water, man.
You know it,
the mountain water,
bro. The shit had me throwing up this past week.
That's the downside sometimes. Take too much.
Hey, listen, man. We just got to get you hip to this good old Accelerator Active Energy drink.
I got to give me some, man.
Get it. Quick Trip, Myers, or any gas station near you. No, I'm with you on the superstition on the gloves a little bit, though. Like, if I drop a ball, I'm like, get these things don't work. Get these fucking off of me.
Yeah.
Fuck these gloves. And if I score or I catch a whole bunch of balls, and I'm like, I should probably use these again.
You got to save them.
What else we got here?
Super Bowls.
Ooh.
That's right.
Super Bowls. Let's throw it back to the Super Bowl 54.
We're going to start with the fun one.
Down in Miami, the fun one. This was a fucking fun one, man. Going back down to Miami. Obviously, you live down in Miami, right?
Yeah, I do.
So going down to Miami, almost 1 year earlier after losing to the Patriots in the AFC Championship. God damn, you just had to fucking throw that in there, didn't you, intern Brandon?
That
hurt. You were quoted saying, "We will win it next year," though, and called your fucking shot, my dog. You've tweeted a lot of bold prediction over the years. Do you do that to motivate yourself, or you just like to fuck with people?
No, man. I just really, it's a little bit of both. You know, you got to fuck with people.
Nice. You like to stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of people is like, oh, this motherfucker might be on to something. And a lot of people like, oh, he bullshitted again. Don't start this bullshit, Chris. So it's like, it's a catch-22, man. But a lot of shit usually end up happening, man.
Heck yeah.
Speaking into existence.
Every single time. Let's talk leading up to that Super Bowl. It was the first time both of us were on that big stage. Chiefs hadn't been in the Super Bowl in 50 fucking years. God damn, I forgot all about that. You don't let pressure get to you, but was that game any different for you?
It was, man. It was the fucking Super Bowl. Damn, in Miami.
The week before.
My God.
Oh. Damn, man.
I don't think you can actually like talk about it enough about the feelings that you have just getting up to that motherfucker, because we had to face Derrick Henry. And that fucking when Henry was fucking running through, stiff arming everybody and their grandmothers.
Everybody.
So it was like the Houston Texans game. You had to overcome that. It's a lot we had to overcome just to get there, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were also recovering from a calf injury. Was there any like, I don't know. I remember it happened during practice.
The last play.
I think I remember that one. Yeah, I've been there.
Last play.
I've been there, unfortunately. But you were able to fucking play, man, and thank God. That week, that Super Bowl, did it surprise you, the type of like media stuff, the everything? Was there any like big surprise or like some eye-opening things that you still remember to this day going into playing that game?
Fuck, I think the media was a little OD. I thought we was going to get, you know what I mean? I thought we was going to get a little more time to just, you know what I'm saying, chill, enjoy like 48 hours of like.
Get ready for the fucking game.
I mean? But the media thing is a little like a bit too much on Super Bowl. You know, everybody want to interview. You got selected times that you have to do with the media every day. But other than that, it was fucking Miami. The sun was out. We was in it playing Welcome to Miami. God. Shit. It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Nah, it was legendary, man. Well, obviously, we don't really even want to talk about this, but I'll fucking tee it up. Fuck it. Super Bowl 55, obviously winning Super Bowl 54 down in Miami. Absolutely electric. We go to Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, COVID year, so it really doesn't count anyways. I never wanted to win another Super Bowl more than I wanted to fucking win one after that loss, man. What was your mindset after that game? If you can
after the loss,
if you can remember.
Oh, yeah, fuck, man. After we lost to Tom Brady, man, I'm like, fuck, we got to make it back the next year. We got to make it back the next year, bro. I think everybody mind frame was like, fuck this. We actually, because we was ready for Tom Brady. Early that season, we thrashed their ass. So we already going in like we're going to beat the fuck out of these boys in Super Bowl number 2.
It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat the same team twice, man. That's the NFL for your ass, man.
Dude, I was in the stands watching that motherfucker, and I got scars, and I wasn't even playing in it. Because we just played him this past Monday, and I still have bad memories in that stadium from watching that happen the way it did. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Not to bring up bad. I mean, we're already talking about it.
No,
but,
I teed that thing up.
Dude, and I had a walk of shame because for some reason I got away from like where they were corralling people, and I didn't make it to the buses. So me, Dad, and Mom, we're all walking just down the street in Tampa while people are celebrating, and they somehow saw the Kelce jerseys on us. And bro, I mean, you want to talk about ruthless? We are getting just crushed by the Tampa Bay fan base.
Getting just attacked by the Florida man.
It was crazy. They attacked the buses too, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was that was wild. That was
It was weird that it was a home game.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Because that happened twice. It happened that year, and then was it the next year that LA won it?
The year after in LA.
Yeah. I guess now we can talk about the this last one. Go ahead, Travis.
You just took us down memory lane, so we might as well just make it miserable for you too. Did you get sick of people calling it the Kelce Bowl?
No, man. It was a special thing, bro.
We did. We were so fucking over it.
Special thing, man. Your mom was there to enjoy it with you guys, bro. And you got to ask yourself how many times in history that's going to be able to happen, bro. You know what I mean?
That's nuts.
That was fucking insane, bro.
It was crazy.
Which one meant more for you, the first one or this last one?
I think this last one for me personally, because the year before that, we played the Cincinnati Bengals. And I fucking missed Joe Burrow twice. And the motherfucker posted a picture talking about Cartier glasses. I can't even look at you. And the picture was fucking of me diving, looking like a goofball Jamal diving for his ankles. I'm like, okay. Yeah,
fired him up. Well, last year
took some receipts.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, we hold on to receipts now.
We do.
Yeah. Big time moment, fourth quarter, big drive. Who's sacking Joe Burrow?
I needed it, bro. I wanted nothing more than just that moment again. I wanted nothing more, and it happened, bro. It happened like full circle, honestly. Because I'm like fucking my whole off season. I'm like. I'm training, thinking about Joe Burrow. I had them fucking painting pictures of Joe Burrow on the dummies I was slapping. I swear to God.
Oh wow!
I was about to say we always put the offensive linemen's pictures on the trash cans.
I had one on dummies, bro. I had Joe Burrow on the dummies, bro. I'm telling you, when he posted that picture, I'm like, oh, all balls are off, bro. I can't wait to see him again. I can't wait to see him again.
Jason, when we played you guys, I actually took the picture and hung it up in my locker. So you're in my in the back of my locker.
That's great to know.
Like Jason, you previously said that you didn't pace yourself very well during that first Super Bowl parade. I don't think any of us did. It was so fucking cold that we were just absolutely just devouring beers and. I know Jason blacked out and gave one of the greatest speeches ever. You said you got started before the bus even moved. Did you make any changes in your strategy on the second one around?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell y'all this crazy ass story about the first Super Bowl, man. I got so drunk, and they take us to downtown to like this place to just have a few vibes and everything. I end up falling asleep.
Nice, solid.
All right, we got back on the bus on the stage. We going back, and I get back to the facility, and Brian Schaefer, I head security, and I was with Anthony Hitchens and his wife, and we get in Hitch. I remember him saying like the Uber is about to come pick us up, but it was Brian Schaefer. He was in the front. So it's like, I'm looking at Hitch.
Our head of security is an Uber driver?
I'm looking at Hitch like, damn, we done fired Shape already? So I'm feeling sad.
We just won the Super Bowl. Why we fired Shape?
Fired Shape already? And I'm looking at Shape like, oh my God, I think this is Shape. Shape had his glasses on, so Shape turned around and was like, jackass, it's me, Shafe, your security. And I'm looking at him like, okay, they don't find this fool. So hey, like, so it was a whole little crazy thing, man. I fucking thought Shafe was our Uber driver.
My dog.
It was a lot of fun, man.
In a different stratosphere, man. You were in a different stratosphere. You're on a different planet that day.
On cloud nine.
Deservingly so, baby. When we went to the White House after this most recent Super Bowl, what were you thinking when you saw me go up to the podium?
I thought you was about to fucking give the speech trial. I think we needed that. We needed that, bro. When you go back again, you got to get up there and say something for the people, bro. Why not?
Man,
why not?
You already know. What should I hit it? What should I hit him with? I was thinking I was going to hit him with a conspiracy.
Oh, which one?
Conspiracy.
Which one?
Yeah, where are you going?
Conspiracy. Aliens are among us.
Just duck out.
Oh, you'll fuck them up there. You'll fuck them up, bro.
Just fuck them all the way up. Just hit it with a whole bunch of just random ass conspiracy. Would you have stepped in for Pat? Like, would you have you wouldn't have taken me from the mic. There ain't no way. You let me shine.
I needed you to do this. I needed you. I was right there behind you like fucking security, standing tall and still embracing it. I was there for you, bro.
I knew I only had like 5 seconds before their security would have fucking speared me off the fucking stage.
Oh my God, he would have definitely football tackled your ass. But don't worry, I would have put him in the fucking handlock so fast. I got you, bro.
I'd have been I'd have turned into fucking game mode and start shaking everybody.
Been WWE style at the White House.
Damn, that would have fucking been a scene. That would have been a scene, man.
That would have been a real scene.
Legendary. White House, get ready, baby. If we win another one, it's coming.
All right, not sure if you heard, Travis, but we're in the midst of the NFL football season. And you know what I love to do during the football season?
You love to do the playing center for the Philadelphia Eagles because that's literally your job. You like doing that.
Well, definitely that. Definitely that. But when I'm not on the field, I love hanging out on my couch, watching the Chiefs and Cincinnati games I can, and drinking a beer while eating, of course, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now, right now. Cincinnati Bearcat games, that is. You do love all those things, Jason. Yeah. I know you, and that's exactly what you fucking love. We've been doing that for years. Who doesn't? But hold up, you get B-dubs delivered to the house?
Sure do. All the time, Trev. Even when you can't get to your local B-dubs to watch the game, you can still get B-dubs wings in any of their 26 sauces and seasonings for takeout or delivery.
So let me get this straight. You are telling me I can eat B-dubs wings from the comfort of my couch?
That's right. Don't even got to leave your house. We know that I'm not a person that likes to get out of the house. You hit the nail on the head, Trav. Whether you're watching football at home or heading to a buddy's house to catch the game, B-dubs has you covered. You can order wings or takeout or delivery at BuffaloWildWings.com.
All right now, 92%ers, you heard that, man. Order wings for takeout or delivery at BuffaloWildWings.com. But make sure you do it soon. It's for a limited time only.
All righty, before we get more to Travis's dog, Chris Jones, we got to talk about my giant dogs that are sitting in the back that sometimes you probably wonder what it is that we're feeding those giant dogs. And I'm going to tell you right now, we feed them the farmer's dog.
My dog, Chris Jones, and the farmer's dog. Man, he is a dog. We got to give him an endorsement, man. The farmer's dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food. It is developed by vets, nutritionally balanced, and made from real, healthy ingredients to human food standards.
And my wife prefers that they eat this over the gophers in the backyard. Yeah. It's the best option for dogs at all stages in life because it's not kibble, it's not canned goo, it's just real, healthy food.
They also send the food pre-portioned specifically for your dog based on their unique nutritional needs. So get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/newheights. Plus, you get free shipping.
Just go to thefarmersdog.com/newheights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/newheights.
Right now. Let's keep it moving on to the next segment. We always talk Mount Rushmores, man. I gave a Mount Rushmore on my tight ends. Jason gave it on, I believe. What did you give it on?
There's no Mount Rushmore for centers. We haven't talked about it, but
trying to figure out Jason's Mount Rushmore.
We've only talked about tight end, quarterback.
It's all good, Jason. You're on it, bro. You're on it. You got my vote.
Hey. Oh, thanks, Chris. What's your Mount Rushmore? Defensive tackle.
Warren Sapp, Aaron Donald.
The Sap,
yeah,
man. Nice,
you know,
man.
you got to put Sap up there.
AD.
Aaron Donald. I have to, even though he's not a D tackle, I have to put I want to put him. I'm not even going to do it. I don't know.
No.
All right,
I don't know, man. There's not many D tackles that you can look and be like. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. No disrespect to them, but Mount Rushmore, it's only like 2 to 3. The rest of them are like D ends.
It's your list. Yeah, I would just say D line then. Just go D line.
I'm gonna put.
So you got 2.
I'm gonna put Derek Thomas.
DT, hell yeah.
Yeah, you got to put DT, man. DT changed the game. I'll put LT, Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
Not right now.
And the minister himself,
Reggie
White.
You got to.
The greatest of all time for me is Reggie White.
Was that who you were thinking of when you were thinking D tackle?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that was a big DN.
315.
Just humping, bow.
Just getting fucking cross-armed the entire game.
You know how strong you got to be to do somebody like the chop and the hump?
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Just lifting them with
you got to
one
be
arm.
strong as hell to do that, bro. God dang.
Well, we got another one for you. What about the Mount Rushmore of QBs you've sacked? Like the ones you're like most proud of?
Probably Tom Brady.
The GOAT.
Yeah, you gotta give respect to that.
You got to, yeah.
Oof. Oh, Phillip Rivers. I love Phillip Rivers, man. Phillip Rivers cuts you out in the most positive way.
He talks some trash.
Yeah, he does, bro. Cusses you out in the most, like.
You remember any of the good ones he's told you?
See, Phillip Rivers punched me one time, bro. Yeah, he punched me in the game before, bro. Honest to God.
This dude's a psycho. Yeah. He's a fucking psycho. He's punching D linemen. He wants to get his fucking head taken off.
He's got 11 kids. Of course he's a psycho.
I was like, I think it was like 2018, and I didn't even sack him. I threw him down. Well, I landed on him after he threw the ball, and I was like, bitch. He was like, fuck you, what's up here? Yeah, let's go. And he hit me, bro. And I was like, and he pulled me in, and I'm looking at the ref like, do something about this, bro. Yeah, Phillip was crazy. I like Phillip Rivers, though. That's my dog. He's such a competitor.
Fiery dude right there.
Yeah, he's such a competitor,
That's
man.
good shit right there.
We're going to get to this segment. We got to ask. You don't have to answer. Tyreek Hill recently tweeted a video of himself throwing a block against Pats linebacker Josh Uche and called you out by name, saying he's too much on the edge. What would happen if Tyreek tried to do this to you when you guys play the Dolphins?
I seen Michael Parsons just replied to Tyreek about this. Listen, Tyreek weighed probably $180, $160, probably $140, honestly. Boy, like
now, yeah. When he first got to KC, he was up there. He was more in his running back style, so he was a little bit more.
Yeah,
had a little more heft to him.
Yeah, he was a little more dense or whatever the fuck it is. But now he's full wide receiver now.
Tyreek is just too small, man. I like fucking plump Tyreek and he'll fall over, bro. You better stick to catching the ball, bro. You better stick to catching the ball. I don't think you want to get in the trenches.
Nah, you know who I'm going to call out? Fucking Coach McDaniels. Mike McDaniels, he asked for it. When we play in Germany, you better give Tyreek at least one play where he's got to go in there and get dirty
bro,
and get physical.
Tyreek, bro. I'm a tall Tyreek.
Oh my gosh! Give the people what they want. Just disregard the ball. Just disregard the ball for one play and just fucking make the highlight of the year. Shout out to Cheetah, man.
You guys have gone back and forth on Twitter. Who started it?
You know Tyreek just be talking, man. Somebody he can't wait to do this and Arrowhead. Get out of here, bro.
He's so funny, man. You guys used to get after it in the locker room, though. What a lot of people don't realize is that, like, fucking 2-on-2 basketball is like the main time waster in the Chiefs locker room, and it's not like we're playing full on 2-on-2. It's a more mild down version of it. But you guys would talk shit like it was the fucking NBA Finals, man, and that shit got so fucking funny.
It gets serious.
It does get serious, but you two used to go after it, man.
Yeah, you know, Tyreek is very competitive, man. And I'm like, Tyreek is not even 5 foot. You think I'm gonna let this little motherfucker talk shit to me? Like, Tyreek, like, he's quick as hell, man. But as in just talking shit, he got the little man syndrome, man. You know them little guys.
He's got the little man.
They be talking, bro. Tyreek, you couldn't tell him he's not 7 foot, bro. You couldn't even tell him. You can measure him up and down.
He fast too. He's a fast talker. So
that's how they get you. The little man syndrome, they get you, but they talk quick and fast on you. So you got to be on your
mentally be able. He's probably one of the only little man syndromes that could actually, you can actually back it up, man. But
shit.
What's the most annoying thing about offensive linemen?
Offensive linemen? Listen, no pun intended, Jason. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Okay, the offensive lineman, man. Okay. What can I say that's nice? The holding, man, the extra curriculum with the holding. Because you got some, it's just like, after the play over with, they don't even want to fucking see you by them. But you got some who don't care. You try to run to the ball, they going to hold on to you. And I'm sorry, Chris, man. I'm just doing my job, man.
Just doing my job, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably the most annoying, man.
I think that's fair. I think that makes complete sense. All right. Well, you've talked about wanting Andy to put you in for an offensive snap. Who will get an offensive touchdown first? You or me?
Oh, shit, Jason. I think I might get you on this one, dog. They need you to block.
They ain't giving me no love.
You got to hike that thing off. You know what I mean? All they need is to receive it and fucking stick the ball over the line and start cheering. You feel me?
That's right.
Jason's a sauna guy now. Are you a sauna guy?
I am. I'm a sauna and steam guy.
Are you in the cold tubs?
Every day. Every
day.
You do both. So do you do back and forth? Do you do cold tub one day, sauna the next day? Do you have like a protocol type that you stick to? Or
I do the cold tub and a sauna and steam every day. No hot tub though.
So how long do you do cold tub?
10 minutes.
What do you do in sauna?
I can do like 15 to 20 minutes in the sauna. Steam room, like 5 to 8 minutes.
Yeah. You already know. You get that thing really pumping out some steam. I might get out and fucking
3 to 5.
Pour the water on the thermometer.
Pour the water on the thermometer. That's old school trick. That's also how you break the fucking steamer.
It is. It happens every year.
Go ahead, let them know, baby. You're getting Defensive Player of the Year this year?
Absolutely, man. We on pace for it, man. We on fucking pace for it, bro. Just take it one game at a time, man. You know.
Give my dog some hardware, man.
Consistency and persistent, man. We're going to keep chopping at it.
We can show up to 30 seconds of NFL footage. What 30 seconds of Chris Jones footage should we show?
Shit, me and Frank Clark joking about kicking your house in and laying on your front porch. That's all you need to see.
Dude, damn, man. That's another fucking tag team, man. Fuck, I forgot all about my dog.
Yeah.
Frank is the absolute fucking best. Man, they just had a rough one last week.
50.
70.
Oh, they got beat by 50.
Oh, yeah, they got beat by 50.
Yeah.
Oh, 50
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough outing.
There's a video that went around where you are frustrated that you weren't top 5 in this year's NFL top 100 list. Where should you have gone?
I think I should have been top 5, honestly. The only reason I say that is because when you're able to still have success, it has the highest double team rate, which means that you're getting double team more than anyone and still able to produce. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
For a defensive end, that's a little easier.
No, I know.
Because you can kind of plan like where the tight end is going to be. If the tight end is on the line, you can get outside the tight end. You know what I mean? So it's like, as a D tackle, you can't duck the fucking double team. You're not ducking anything.
They ain't no hiding down there. You got to take that shit on.
You know, so.
What's the highest you think a center should be ranked?
A center? I think a center could be top 10. If he's that impactful on the offensive line. You know what I mean?
I do. I know what you mean. Jason doesn't even think they should be on the top 100. So
I just don't think we're that valuable. You got to go quarterback. Quarterbacks, receivers, tackles, D tackles. We're helping out too much.
Well, Jason, I only say that because a lot of young quarterbacks are getting so much help from the centers on directing the line of scrimmage.
That's a very fair point, Chris.
So it's like, a lot of times it don't even be the quarterback that even knowing where to slide to. It'd be the center directing the line and making the quarterback look good. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
The center kind of makes everything go.
Smart man right there. I've done this just as much as our buddy George Karlaftis does it, but he compared you to Shaq after the Chiefs' first win of the season this year down in Jacksonville. Is that an accurate comparison? Do you feel like you're Shaq, or can you shoot free throws? Do you think it's fair?
Hey,
you think he's cutting you short?
It's a fair comparison. You know what I mean?
Which Shaq are you, though?
Orlando.
Orlando Magic. Orlando, you know it.
That's the fucking
before the knee brace. Before the knee brace. You know what I mean?
Running the court. Oh man,
absolutely.
You getting compared to any Shaq is fucking
is
dope,
amazing,
but definitely
right?
the Orlando Shaq.
Yeah.
I can see that one for sure. You're running up and down the court 100%. You're pushing the break.
Absolutely.
Are you surprised how many times that Jason, goddamn, I tried to steal your question.
Are you surprised how many times Pat throws the ball to Travis still after he does all the impersonations of Pat?
No. See, Travis like Pat's security blanket. It's like all else in doubt, I know Travis gonna catch this damn ball.
Yeah.
Like, fuck everything else. We need a first down. The first person Pat look at is Trav. It's like that type of security, man. You know what I mean? It's like
top flight security in the world, Craig.
you know where he going with it, and the other team know where he going with it. You know what I mean? So it's like they done created that type of bud. You know,
For sure.
top flight security
in the world,
Top flight
Craig.
security of the world.
I got a good one. If you weren't playing football, what do you think you'd be doing out here in this
Bro,
world?
I done watched Wolf of Wall Street so many fucking times, bro. I swear.
Finance?
I'll be in
You
the
get into penny
finance
stocks?
world. I've been watching Suits. I'll probably be a fucking lawyer or something
Do
crazy.
you think you'll get into
Something crazy, man.
Your voice in the fucking courtroom would be fucking
Me
classic.
representing one of my clients, like something where I have to wear a suit every day. Something crazy.
There's a lot of guys when they get
He's
done
getting dapper.
that go into finance. All right, guard Brandon Brooks just he's getting his master's over at Wharton.
Hell
Would you
yeah.
ever do something like that?
Hell yeah.
Are you that into it?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably
That's
so.
cool.
But probably
Heck
post football career, I'll probably be in the broadcasting booth.
Okay, there you go.
Probably be in the booth down.
Nice, man.
You know what
Get
I
my
mean?
guy in the booth, baby.
We're
Let's go.
brought to
Us
you
three
live,
right
me
here.
and Travis Kelce, NFL Sunday Night Football.
It's got a good ring to it. I'm not gonna lie.
Be the most entertaining game anybody's ever watched. We got that.
Shit. It's gonna be fun.
All righty. You tweeted after week 3 win. Let's go. I'm bumping Taylor Swift tonight. Did you bump T Swift after this last week win?
Hell yeah, I put it on. Straight up. Fuck my dog. Hell yeah.
Don't talk about, man. That's why
Straight
we're
up.
fucking family, baby. Man. Dub City, man. Keep these things going. Let's go. Let's keep this thing moving.
Stamp of the week. Moving on. Let's wrap this thing up by handing out our New Heights Stamp of the Week. New Heights Stamp of the Week is brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy Drink, because everyone knows you need
Got that
enhanced
rocket
focus,
pop.
sustained energy, and of course, plant-based thermogenics when it comes to taking your game to new heights. All right, Chris, as you are the guest, you get to do the honors of the stamp. It can be any player.
Oh, shit.
It can be any player you think is taking their game to new heights. A coach, someone that has helped you
Coach, yeah.
take your game to new
College,
heights.
NFL.
Yeah.
Somebody in the community. This is your stamp. You can literally stamp whoever just taking their game to new heights in any world.
When Gronk was on, he named Bobby Goons. So it's whoever you want.
I know Goon crazy. Yeah, Goon crazy. I'm gonna go with Joe Cullen, man. Fucking
Nice, man.
what he's been
Let's fucking
able
go, Coach
Yeah.
Cullen.
to do with the defensive line and week in and week out, and how he got those boys playing, man. I fuck with Joe Cullen.
There we go.
Just a fiery. I have to imagine that he's from the East Coast with that voice.
Yeah, he do. He bite his lip when he talk. Yeah, he's straight up from the East
Anybody that
Coast.
bites their lip is an intense motherfucker.
Yeah, intense as fuck.
Damn it, George. You just hear him screaming George the entire time at practice. The best, man. Him and George are fucking tandem, to say the least.
Fucking Joe Cullen.
Shout out to Coach Cullen, taking the game to new heights, baby. Always love giving the position guys the fucking love they deserve, man.
Well,
Hell yeah.
that wraps it up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of New Heights. And more importantly, thank you to Chris Stone Cold Jones for coming on the show. Yeah. Absolutely killed it, as he does with everything. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube so you know when new episodes are coming out, and listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
You know, can't thank you enough, Stone Cold. I appreciate you coming on, baby.
Come on, man.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by our friends at Accelerator. I'm dead serious. You might want to try this next game so you're not just yakking up all you ate for lunch.
Locker. Send me some, man.
I got you.
We
got you. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week of this amazing episode. Appreciate the time, Chris, and thank you to our production and crew for always making us look good. To the 92%ers, we'll see you next week, baby.
Take care.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your snaps real fast?
Yeah. How do you know about my snaps?
I used to watch film and be like, holy, that is a rocket shot.
You can tell by watching tape.
When Jalen Hurts had to switch his stance to this.
Yeah, I know. I felt it. Yeah.
Speaking of guards, I'm pretty sure I just ripped my jeans.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Welcome back to New Heights.
Yeah,
92%ers. How about it? A Wondery show. A Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Travis Kelce. This is
Jason
Kelce, my big brother out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Yeah.
The fucking Cavs. God damn it.
No.
We're struggling right now. We're struggling. Down 3-1.
Is DraftKings sponsoring this episode? Yeah, so I made a real big error.
By doing what?
So the Cavs were down 0-2. And I put some cash into my DraftKings app.
Hammer it, yeah.
I put money into the DraftKings app thinking I was going to bet on the horses for the Derby. And then I just had cash sitting around the DraftKings app. So, of course, I put that to work. And the Cavs were down 0-2. So I'm like, you know what? Good odds right now.
Good odds.
I'm going to take them in this series.
Yeah.
Big disappointment last night.
Down 41 at half.
Yeah,
that was a struggle right there.
I'm on Spider.
But yeah, we're back in Cleveland next game. I think we're back in Cleveland. All right, here we go. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcast, 92%ers, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
All righty, we got a great episode coming live from New York City. We're going to break down all we know about the NFL schedule, which right now currently is nothing. Spoiler alert, because as of this taping, the schedule comes out tomorrow. We'll get more to that later.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've got two incredible guests with us. You might know them from their podcast, Fitz and Wit.
Ho-ho!
But they're coming on our podcast as Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andrew Whitworth.
That's right.
Two NFL legends, Walter Payton Man of the Year, and most teams played on in a career. They're both here today.
That's no way that's true.
I mean, it's got to be close. At least started on. How many teams, Brandon? Do you know?
I think 13.
If it's 13, it
might be 15.
It's a lucky number.
It is a good number.
Rams, Bengals, Bills,
Okay,
Titans, Texans.
We asked for a number, Brandon.
Dolphins, 9. Washington.
That's it? Oh, it felt like more.
It?
Okay. Honestly, I thought it was more.
Yeah. Right. He tricked me into saying 13.
I'm a tricky guy.
He tricked me into saying 13.
All right, but before they get here, we're going to start as we always start with a little bit of that. New news. New news is brought to you by American Express. All right, the NFL schedule release is here. Well, not officially as of this recording. This is being recorded Monday. The schedule release is coming out tomorrow. We do know some details coming out, though. We will comment on those right now. Eagles will open the season against the much-maligned Dallas Cowboys.
That's Cowboys, right. Eagles.
Some would call it America's team, but it's been a while since America's been great, if that's America's team. So the Eagles are going to kick off the Cowboys at home for the 2025 season. Jerry Jones is going to be pretty pumped to see a banner come down in Philadelphia Eagles Lincoln Financial Field as they commemorate Super Bowl 59. That's an electric game to start the NFL season off. One of the oldest rivalries. I think that's true. It's definitely one of the most heated.
Yeah.
I mean, there's babies born saying fuck Dallas in Philadelphia.
I think it'll be a great game to see if Dallas is.
They've made some moves.
Have they made some moves?
Well, they drafted the kid Tyler Booker early to fix their offensive line. Has been having issues as they've lost Tyron Smith and now Martin.
Is my guy Dak going to be back?
I think so. Yeah. So they added Tyler Booker to kind of fix some of the offensive line issues they've been having. They had one of the best offensive lines in the NFL for about a decade when they had Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
Now all those guys have moved on. Zach finally retired. Congratulations, Zach. It feels great. You're going to hate yourself a little bit, but you'll get over it. Yeah, fuck off. So they drafted that kid. Hopefully he can pan out for them, or hopefully not if you're an Eagles fan. They also added George Pickens.
Yeah, picks from Steelers. They actually did make some moves, huh?
That's a big one to me because Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, that should help out Dak. Those are two good. It's a combination right there.
Oh, yeah. It is. Yeah, they got a good tight end. They got obviously great defensive line. Great. When you have an opening game, you want it to be one that people can get excited for. And Eagles, Cowboys, that's like you're gonna like watching that on TV. You're gonna feel the hatred, and you're gonna feel how intense these NFL teams hate each other.
Yeah, I think the NFL has done it right.
Yeah, down 40.
It's a great. I think the NFL, ever since they've gone to this, like whoever wins the Super Bowl opens the season up. Right, they've gone to that mold. The fact that the season's going to get kicked off with this big of a rivalry game, there's going to be a lot of noise around it. People are going to be talking crap all offseason leading up to it. It's going to be electric. Other big news, the other big rumor, I should say, is that the Chiefs are going to be opening their season against the Chargers in Brazil.
Yeah, this was posted by Yahoo Sports.
Is that official?
I don't know if
it's kind of a yellow check mark.
Yellow check mark's a good indicator
official.
That it's kind of official. But it's still X. So,
that's how everybody gets news these days.
Yeah, you're right. But it didn't come from the NFL, it doesn't look like.
It didn't?
It came from Eric Fisher, Front Office Sports. So Yahoo Sports posted this from Front Office Sports, which is...
even more official. Front office, that's an official position.
The NFL is closing in on an agreement. So it is just that. It's a rumor.
Well, it says the Chargers will host the Chiefs in Sao Paulo in Brazil week 1.
This doesn't come out till Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely playing in Brazil.
Yeah.
I also heard those rumors.
So I can skip this next question. Travis, do you know anything? All right. Should we take New Heights overseas?
I mean, I'll be there. Not to do a podcast. Yeah, I'll be there playing
pretty
football
busy. Yeah.
In the fucking heat.
I mean, we can still both be over there. I wanted to go last year when Philly played there. By the way, the field was atrocious last year.
Well, the old field thing.
I mean, it was noticeably bad. The commentators listen.
The guys are slipping all over the place.
They were slipping all over the place.
I'm to play with our shoulders over our toes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a fair point, but it was a bad field.
They weren't slipping in.
Just letting you know, wear your 7 studs.
These guys were not slipping in New Orleans.
Could we? Yeah, no, they're firm footing.
Yeah, I was slipping in New Orleans.
Yeah, I might be able to hit both of these. This is pretty awesome.
Are you pumped about Brazil?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
There's just something about getting closer to the equator that I don't want to put on football uniform doing that.
Especially in September?
I've been in Jacksonville in September, and that's fucking miserable. Is Sao Paulo, is that like by the water? Is it going to be?
Sao Paulo, I don't believe. I think
it's inland?
I believe so.
That feels better. I like that in my mind.
You like that more?
I'd rather it be dry than humid. I'm a sweaty. I like when I'm in
there's
humid.
Definitely water around Sao Paulo, but I think it's rivers or something like that, right? Brandon, can you do some geography for us?
Yeah, there's rivers.
Yeah, there are rivers. Google map it.
There's a source of water.
I will say this: if it's humid, I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to
prepare to be miserable. You're surrounded by the Amazon rainforest.
This is a good point. Yeah,
there's a lot of
about that whole thing they got down there. If it's hot and humid and kind of what I'm expecting, I'm going to be miserable. But we're going to find a way to get a win.
Okay, Brazil test.
Yes.
What language do they speak in Brazil?
Portuguese.
Do you know any Portuguese words?
No.
All right, I went down there for the World Cup. That's Spanish?
Fuck. What's Portuguese?
It might be Portuguese too. There's a lot of crossover. not really entirely sure which words do and don't. I do know obrigado is thank you.
What about
and I think
Novas Autores?
I think it's cerveja is a beer, I believe.
What?
Nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be humid.
I'm definitely gonna have to ask the equipment guys to have a couple jerseys.
Okay.
Definitely, maybe 3 pairs of pants because I might go through a pair in warm up.
Nice.
And definitely one for each
That's from
half.
sweat, I'm assuming.
Yes. Nowadays we can dry the gloves in between series, so I won't need too many of those. But definitely, probably maybe 4 cleats. I might just go through a pair every. Like I'm going to be sweating so bad.
Yeah, you are. I would be ready for all of that and switching out your socks. Those shoes will get sticky.
Socks, yeah, I got to make. Thank you.
Nothing
for that.
worse than those like soggy shoes.
Dude, soggy.
Step in the shoes and sweat's coming out of the.
Like a sponge.
Well,
you squeeze a sponge.
I haven't been to Sao Paulo since I went for the World Cup.
Yeah, you've been there. Tell me about it. What I got to look forward to?
You know, I spent most of my time in Rio when I was down there. I was only in Sao Paulo for one game. The stadium was great. The game was fantastic, but as a city, I don't remember much of Sao Paulo. It kind of just felt like another major metropolitan area. Stadium was dope. Although the grass last year, again, was terrible. So hopefully they fix that this year. We also have the holiest of new news to switch gears here. We got a new Pope. That's right. Since we last recorded, we have officially got the first ever United States of America Pope. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've heard the news.
Okay, so it's not just
finest, I heard.
Apparently it isn't that new of a news, if we know it. He also, did you know he's Delco's finest? Spent time in Delaware County, Philadelphia.
Okay, now?
Yeah.
Is there some like how somebody would go to the NFL? Is there like
I actually do
you go to like a really prestige high school, then you go to like Alabama or the SEC, and then is there like something in Delaware County that's like the SEC of Catholicism?
There is actually a very historic, notable seminary school there. I don't remember what it's called. I've driven past it. It's gorgeous. It's right next to Villanova's campus.
Okay. It's probably called like
I don't know if that's where he was.
Or something.
Huh? Pre-Pope?
Yeah.
Well, this is the first Pope ever, so it's probably not called pre-Pope. But there are a lot of dioceses and clergy folk that come from that.
Do you know like the qualifications for a Pope?
For a Pope?
Yeah.
Probably have to be a bishop. Is that how it works? I'm not Catholic. Neither of us are Catholic, so it's hard to know this.
I want to know how a young lad from the streets of Chicago.
Well, you gotta be
make it all the way over.
Gotta be pretty devout. Obviously, you can't have sex. That's a big rule. It's a big one. It's one of the ones that I remember.
Man, somebody getting out of Chicago without that?
Yeah. I mean, you want to leave Chicago if you're not.
That's how. I'm honestly, they're probably like, he made it out of Chicago without any intercourse. This guy can do anything.
Yeah, this guy's convicted. This guy not getting distracted one bit.
He is locked
in. Yeah, this fucker's locked in. He believes that book.
And in the 90s when the Bulls were fucking studs.
What, you think he's going to fuck Michael Jordan? What are you talking about?
Dude, the city was magical. It was electric. We went to ESPN Zone around those days.
That ESPN Zone.
And it was fucking
That was
rocking,
sick. That was sick. They also had a Disney Quest, I believe, in downtown.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was epic.
I don't remember getting any pussy, but it was a lot of it was a great time.
It was everywhere. I remember.
All righty, Travis, back at Tight End U.
Hey-o.
Attending the 4th annual Tight End U in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, a summit for the best position in football.
Okay.
The greatest position ever created.
It's kind of more like
end.
The most of like ambiguous position ever created. It's like
we get to do everything, Jason. It's our 4th year doing it in old Nashville, Tennessee.
Nice.
Vanderbilt's always been kind in letting us use their facilities and get just north of 80 tight ends throughout the league to come up, spread the wisdom, and just have a good old time.
Is it only NFL tight ends?
Yeah, pretty much.
No college tight ends?
Not that I know of, no.
No kids?
I mean...
What, you guys not like kids?
No.
Who does a football camp without fucking kids?
Tight end U.
What do you guys talk? You guys talk about?
My guy Greg Olson,
tight ending.
George Kittle, the Kittle and the entire Kittle family really helps out doing Rubicon Sports. Shout out to Rubicon. Everybody's. We always raise funds for the Boys and Girls Club.
There's the kids.
And,
okay.
Yeah, And we do end up bringing kids in there for a little camp. So
You just don't tell them anything about tight end?
correct.
Job security.
It's all fun at that age.
What is one thing you've learned at tight end U
One thing I've learned at tight end U
that you're willing to share? You've been there 3 times.
For a guy like me, it's more just like reassurance.
Sure.
You know, hearing Gronk up there 2 years ago talk about his mentality, how he would get on the same page with Tom Brady and stuff like that. That was really valuable and stuck with me.
Yeah. How did you get on the same page?
Well, just a lot of work. There's a lot of time spent, you know, finding your way out there to practice. I think Julian Edelman said it the best. When he couldn't go out there and practice, he was like, man, I can't be at the top of my game for the people around me. So it was like that in itself was like reassurance. And then hearing Gronk up there talking about that and talking about his mentality on the field and just trying to be the best teammate he possibly could for the guys around him. I think that really, I don't know, made sense in my head and I connected it.
Cool.
You trying to come out to tight end U for a day?
I can't. I want to. It's in between.
Run around on the old pitch.
I would love to.
Run some routes to see if you, you're down. Wade, what are you down right now, dude? Look at these. Look at this guy.
I'm about 270 right now, I think.
270? That's what I played last year. You can play tight end.
Can't. No. My ankles and knees and back won't let me.
No, it's
getting bad.
That's just your mind.
I don't know if it's like the moment you retire mentally, your body retires too, physically. Because I'm just like, I'm trying to lift weights.
Jason, I talked to you every week when you were playing and you were saying the same thing.
Yeah, but now it's like actually an issue. Yeah, my ankle playing golf last week is inflamed. I can't squat now because my ankle hurts.
Yeah, but
I can't bench because I sprained my
because you wear flip-flops when you play golf.
No, I was wearing the G-Force. Shout out to G4 free marketing. Good for you guys.
Yeah, free marketing, and the people who wear your shoes, their ankles hurt.
That's a good point. I guess it's not the best. Sorry, G4.
I got some good ones for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll pub it even more. We got some fun events this year for not just tight ends in the NFL, for everybody around the Nashville area.
So you guys are doing stuff with kids. What the fuck? Why
not with kids? This is we out a little bit.
Who
with
are you
the kids.
doing it with then?
Fans of the NFL.
Just regular fans?
Of tight
cool.
ends.
That's even
fans
cooler.
of tight ends.
Fans of tight ends, so nobody?
That was fucked up. I'm not going to do this because I like Creed. I like Creed, so I'm not even going to fucking throw shade at you. You throw a ball through your legs, Jason.
Through. Touch the ball every snap. Gosh. Who's more important?
And you can barely do
every snap. I got to touch that ball.
Throw it. You could
5 yards in between your legs without looking and then blocking.
Jason, how about we just
person?
find a way to get to the quarterback here? It's a big third down.
All righty, we got the Garage Beer Caddy Contest. I don't know if you guys know this, but Travis and I golf in an event out in Tahoe, California called the American Century Classic.
Yeah.
Last year, my caddy was none other than our own intern, Brandon. Travis always has our hometown friend, caddy.
Jason finished last year.
Third to last.
Did you really?
Yeah. Don't shortchange me. Don't.
My first year, I think I was down there too.
Listen, I got Reddit working on fixing my golf swing, so look out. So Travis always has our good friend Pat Bacon as his caddy.
Patty Bakes, Forest City Insurance, Cleveland's finest, baby.
We did decide to do a fun
we
garage.
Get better every year.
Yeah. He's bringing great vibes. All right. But we are doing a little contest this year. We're doing a Garage Beer Caddy Contest. We thought not only do we have our bags that need to be caddied, we also need a beer caddy. I think we might be inventing it. I've never really heard of it, but I'm excited to unleash this, and we're looking for your help. We need somebody to caddy our beer for all 3 days of the American. Is it just 1 day? For however many days are stipulated by the terms of the contract, we need you to carry beer for us, help us drink it. I think it'd be cool if they carried it like in the like the cups, like the old stadium beer guys. You got the harness around your shoulders and you're carrying it like that. Right. Yeah, not like a cooler. Just have a tray of beers. That'd be pretty dope.
It would be pretty dope. Are we allowed to do this with Garage Beer? Have we talked to anybody over there?
I'm assuming somebody cleared it.
Nobody cleared any of this. This is hilarious.
We'll find out.
They have their own sponsors. I think we need to check with American Century.
Nobody said anything yet.
This guy is.
Why are you acting at me? I'm just reading what's on the thing. There's a whole sign.
This is your idea.
It's not my idea. This is our idea. This is Garage Beer's idea. So we're all in on it.
We had a beer caddy last year. Jonathan Thomas's son.
Yes.
Shout out to JT.
Yes.
And his son.
Well, if he wants to, listen, if you want to apply, you can be the caddy again.
This is crazy. I thought this was just to be your caddy.
No.
I didn't know this was a beer caddy.
No, beer caddy. This is specifically just to carry beers. And if we can't do garage beers, we'll just do cups. If they don't want to, if there's like a sponsorship infringement, then you just liquid.
Glad we thought about this.
Yeah. I think it'll work.
You can do it for Jason.
All right. So this is to be Jason's beer caddy, who will also be playing with Travis. No affiliation.
Everybody in American History had nothing to do with this. Is all Jason.
All right. That's fine. I'll take it. All right. Film Club reminder, we will be back next week with our Sandlot review. Little Smalls, Benny the Jet. What else am I missing? Besides a bunch of characters.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Very overrated, by the way, right?
No. She was so hot.
I think she was just hot because she was like the only woman that was at maturity they showed the entire freaking movie besides the mom.
Well,
when you're comparing her to the catcher, yeah, of course she's going to be hot.
I think you're going to watch it and be like, all right, she was hot.
All right, well, we'll find out. There will be a review, and we will be reviewing the hotness of Wendy Peppercorn now. We're going to judge you, actress that played Wendy Peppercorn.
I already know you're hot.
Huh? That's new news brought to you by American Express.
That was rough.
It was.
But we got through it.
Yeah, we got good editors.
Because you guys are listening. That's why
we got good editors. That's why. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Allstate.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking with Allstate first.
That's right. Like to check if you've got the right ingredients first before you start a new recipe.
That's a good one. Yeah, you got to make sure you know that. Like to check if you've got enough gas first. Yeah, before heading out on a big road trip.
Like to check if avocado is ripe first before making guacamole.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Like I said, good hands.
Now, a moment brought to you by American Express.
That's right. What is your unforgettable trip experience, Travis?
Ooh,
what brought you there?
That's a great question.
Was it love?
Yeah.
Interest in traveling?
It was traveling to London last year. Unforgettable. I'll never forget being on a stage in front of what felt like 1 million people. No matter what kind of traveler you are, American Express Platinum Card offers a range of benefits designed to enhance your journey.
Enjoy access to Centurion lounges at airports worldwide when you book fine hotels and resorts through Amex Travel. You can receive complimentary breakfast. How about that?
Plus the global dining access by Resi. That's right. You'll have the ability to secure reservations at some of the finest dining establishments around the globe when you add your Platinum Card to your Resi profile.
That's the powerful backing of American Express. Don't leave home without it. For full terms and to learn more, visit americanexpress.com/withAmex. One more thing before we get to the Fits and Wit episode. Thank you to our partner, DraftKings.
Shout out DraftKings.
Shout out to DraftKings.
Shout out DraftKings.
That's right. That's right. We've got a lot of NBA games going on this week, so let's have our intern Brandon,
Hi.
construct the Pick Six on DraftKings Pick Six with his favorite picks for the weekend.
They flew me out here just for this segment.
Nice.
All right, let's do this. We're in New York. Let's do Jalen Brunson more. 27.5 points.
Love it. Love it. Villanova.
Oh, let's just have fun. Anthony Edwards more. 27.5 points.
Okay.
Those are my two. I believe in them.
Both of these picks in this episode, you feel free to use them or do your own pick set.
By the time this episode comes out, you'll know if I was wrong.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. We're doing our best. When you tape on Mondays, you got to do what you
we should do a Cleveland one.
All right. For Cleveland, we would do Evan Mobley. More
Nice.
points because I think he might be the only Cavalier starting. And let's do in the other series, I'll take Joker. More points as well.
All right. There we go.
Those are my two for the
That's
other
our
series.
pick set for the game that hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're just sharing 2 picks today, but you can make a whole set of the Pick 6 app now, you get up to 6 picks correct. You at a minimum will get 25 times your cash.
Whoa.
Dunk on your competition and it might be worth 500 times your cash.
Whoa.
That's the type of upside with Pick 6 and what it provides. If somehow you've gotten this far into the NBA playoffs and still haven't checked them out,
what are you doing?
You can get a new customer offer. All new customers who pay $5 will get $50 in bonus bucks. You can take that $50 in bonus bucks, which is basically free money. Now that everyone knows about some of the awesome picks that are available on DraftKings Pick 6, you're ready for the game. Available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. Get in the action now. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app and sign up using code New Heights. Pick 6 and pick upside. Our guests today are here. They have combined for 33 seasons in the NFL. I mean, that's fucking insane.
Fuck. Yeah.
33 seasons in the NFL. Together, they have 2 first-team All-Pros, 4 Pro Bowls, a Walter Payton Man of the Year, a Super Bowl championship, and they hold the franchise record for 5 different NFL teams.
God damn.
I think that's very impressive.
Well, one person does. Sorry. 92%ers, please welcome the hosts of the Fitz and Wit Show, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andrew Whitworth. Did I get that order right? Is it Fitz and Wit? It is
Fitz and Wit.
I mean,
yeah.
Some say Wit and Fitz, but
I didn't know. I just wanted to make that.
Thank you.
8%ers say that.
Well done. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Fuck yeah.
We got the NFL schedule. That is the brand new part that has come out. You guys are on the Black Friday game. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Black Friday game. Now, we wanted to ask, we are headed to Philadelphia.
You're coming to Philly.
We're coming to Philly.
Yeah, we need some advice.
I wasn't asking for advice. I just want to stay at your house, if you don't mind.
Even better than
We would
advice.
love to host you.
Now, I also want to bring my family.
We got all room. How many is it? 9?
7 kids.
7. Should be 11 kids between the two of us, if you don't mind.
Sounds like,
You just
sounds like a good time.
the only thing with Fitz coming to the house, you just got to make sure the attic is locked.
Okay.
Because he will find his way
going up there.
into your attic, and he will just start bringing things down.
I still wear that T-shirt quite a bit.
We still have it.
Now, I heard, though, that mural that somebody had given you is now gone. Is that not part of the...
I didn't make it past that. I actually realized that, okay, people can go in my attic and grab that. I need to get rid of that.
Yeah,
completely,
I want to apologize
not just
for
hide
that.
It in there.
Yeah, I
What was this
apologize
mural?
for... It was our first Thursday night game ever.
Yep. Epic, yeah.
And it was the Chargers, I think,
yeah.
and the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs, Chargers.
And we went over to Trav's house
Post-game.
afterwards and had a grand old time.
It was a
Trav
good
had some
one.
bangers after the games.
Had some
a good time.
bangers.
There was not a lot of furniture in the house, but there was a lot of things that we got into in the end.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
But the basketball
Basketball hoop in the living room.
living room.
We put some holes through the walls playing 2-on-2 and that thing. Not this time when they were there, but in other parties, yeah.
That was a fun house.
It can get rowdy.
It was a fun
It can get
house.
rowdy. Play a little flip cup, yeah. It was meant for after game parties.
Okay.
That's why there wasn't a lot of furniture. I don't want people sitting around.
Yeah.
You're getting active.
Yeah.
You're here to fucking party or you're not.
You shooting free
We're gonna
throws if
burn
you
some
come over.
calories.
Yeah. We knew when we walked in and he had a full-time bartender. It wasn't just for that night. He was there every day.
What was? Do you remember the bartender's name?
I'm going to guess.
Reggie? It's either Reggie or Harry. I didn't know which one I was going to go with.
Yeah.
Reg, great guy.
So Chicago at Philly, you guys are welcome to stay.
Okay, thank you.
15 of us.
Do you guys like the Black Friday game? This is the second year they're doing that, right? Third.
Third year?
Third year.
I like
First
the
year
Black
was New
Friday
York.
game.
Yeah, I think it's great. Obviously we're used to Thursday nights, but Friday during the day kind of a change up and get a little Thanksgiving action in whatever city we're in, and that's where we're looking forward to the meal that's going to be provided at the Kelce house. So
We will get it. Yeah.
room for
You were
15,
right.
really easy.
I got a turkey fryer.
Okay.
Every year I leave the oil in it, and I have to get another turkey fryer.
I do the same thing. I take a power. I take a power washer like the next year and try to get everything out of there.
just gonna get another one.
No chance. Just order another one. Instacart.
Butterball and whatever the company is, they're killing me.
But
That's how you know the thing's working, because you just eat the turkey and you just sit there and you just get lazy.
Yeah.
You just get heavy and you're just Thanksgiving.
don't
I'm not about to go clean that fucking thing out right now. I'm going to do it another day. And then that other day just never comes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does it.
Are you guys also have Christmas Day?
You want to break the news to Trav?
Well, here's the best news. We get Thanksgiving at one Kelce, and we get Christmas at another.
Christmas in Kansas City. Christmas in case.
Baby, you better lock the attic this time.
Yeah, are you kidding me? No, you already know you can.
Okay, this is actually a bigger ask. This is a bigger ask because Christmas is huge for the kids.
Yeah, you know it.
Well, we don't got to store gifts. Santa just needs to know where to go.
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, we got chimneys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got chimneys.
Santa's cool.
We got chimneys, yeah. And we got furniture now, so.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Did you make those decisions, or how did that?
It was an executive decision by myself for the betterment of everyone, yes.
Okay, good.
I was like, I need some furniture.
So I don't know what time that game is at yet.
Yeah, we'll be the last game of the day.
But will we do Christmas morning together, or will you be prepping for the game? How is that going to?
Christmas breakfast, yeah.
Christmas breakfast? Okay.
Last year, I think we were obviously in Pittsburgh, but it was a day game, so.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
But that was Netflix.
Yeah, good point.
Netflix.
Good point.
Yeah, we're not.
We don't talk about that.
Good point.
So
nice.
We don't talk about that.
But yes, we're very excited.
Yeah, we're excited. A little Christmas Eve.
We got the. Who do we play?
Broncos at Chiefs.
Broncos.
Yeah.
God damn, they're getting good too.
They are getting good.
They're getting good. That'll be a banger. We beat them by a blocked field goal last year, down to the wire, and then they smoked us when we didn't play them last week of the season. Well,
we don't count.
Well,
those.
you played them.
Yeah, we played.
We don't count those.
They beat us.
You could have set the NFL record.
Oh yeah, well, 17 games is different.
Don't count it. All right. Well, where do we want to start, guys? Do we want to start podcasting? How's the podcast going?
It's rough.
No way, dude.
It's not great, guys.
In what ways?
Great social clips.
No, we had a good first season. First season wrapped.
Yeah.
First season wrapped.
You guys are all wrapped.
We did 25 episodes. Really, they put out a feeler to say, "Is this going to work or not?"
It's like, who are these people?
Yeah, but we do have season 2 coming up, and I think
it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Hell yeah!
We're
be back, baby.
But it'll be somewhere around when the NFL season starts up.
So you guys are completely done podcasting from now until the start of the season?
That's what they said.
Why have we not tried this model? This is a really good model.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you guys have proven yourselves that people want the content. They need the content.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Well, summer's off sounds pretty nice.
So we were talking about how you could have played guard in another life before the show.
Who was talking about that?
And I just want to kind of get into it. What do you think would have made you a good guard?
I think right now, I've always had a big butt, so I feel like the squats is part of it.
It's a good base. It's a good foundation.
Yeah.
How's your ankle flexibility?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. I didn't want to insult you by saying, oh, I'd play center, but I feel like it'd be more of a natural center than a guard.
I was going to say, what is on the importance of you playing well, how important is having a good center on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say I'm going to put it at about an 8.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were going to lowball it.
No, very important because...
Was the center doing much work for you?
So it depended where I was, right? And so I bumped around quite a bit. Now, when I got to, say, New York and Nick Mangold was there, I wasn't coming in and being like, all right, Nick, this is my show.
I'm taking his captain now. I am the captain now.
So in that sense, the center can take a lot off your plate, right? And that being said, there's also times where, there's some arguments in game of you saw this, I saw that.
Yep.
But the blitz meetings and things throughout the week, if you've got a good center that's on it and he's training the other guys, that thing goes really smooth. So he takes a lot of work off of my plate for sure.
I would love to follow up with that one. Were you ever wrong when those conversations got heated?
I like this follow-up.
You guys will have to have Nick on. I was only wrong with protections once in my career. And I slid the line everybody one way, and London Fletcher came the other way and fractured 6 of my ribs.
I would argue you were wrong twice, but
so I was wrong twice. The first time I was wrong, Whit and I were teammates.
there you go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
I
appreciate it. Now he's being honest. Now we can get to it.
This had nothing to do with the protection call on the field. It had to do with what happened after a play happened.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Big John Henderson?
Oh, my gosh.
Big Bad John.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
2008, Cincinnati Bengals are 0-8.
We're 0-8 at the time.
Playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, and I was a young guard trying to prove myself.
Fresh off of him getting slapped pre-game.
Fresh off the slap. He's getting slapped. You know how this goes. The skill guys, Chad Johnson and TJ Hushmanzada, decide during the TV timeout we're beating Jacksonville. They were pretty good that year to start talking trash to Big Bad John.
Yeah, that's the best.
He gets riled up, so we start getting in some full-on swinging sessions.
Yeah.
That leads to an all-out brawl. Me and him going, helmets ripped off. We're fighting across the field.
That's a lot of
Trav, what am I supposed to do?
We both get ejected.
Throw your hands.
Both get ejected. It's kind of my claim to fame. After that moment, I became the captain. That's kind of like that. I became the captain of the Cincinnati Bengals from that moment on, basically, because we were 0-8. I'd kind of called out the team on the Saturday walkthrough about being soft, and we were kind of acting like some bitches, and I've never been anywhere where I accepted losing. And so said this, going the next day, getting this huge fight, get ejected out of the game. We win the game. Come in on Monday. Yeah, huge moment for me as a young guy.
My first win as a starter, too.
First win as a starter around Fitzpatrick. So there's a lot of, congratulations going around. Fitz is happy. OC stands up and he goes, the only thing I do want to talk about when we come in on Wednesday, we got our fines in from the fights.
Oh.
Back then they did the halo rule. If you were within the halo of the fight, you got fined.
Yeah.
10 guys on offense got fined, guys. There's only one guy on the offense that didn't get fined.
Now we were
on tape.
And you call yourself a guard.
Run into the sideline.
Getting out of the halo?
Run into the sideline. Fight. Everybody's throwing hands in the middle of the. Just run into the sideline.
I told you before this started, I ran a 4.88. Remember? That day it was like a 4.6.
Yeah,
like
it's quick.
John Henderson's bigger than he is.
Yeah, he's a big man.
What am I going to do? Seriously, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
My man got up out of there.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So he's been wrong in protection twice.
He'll never let me live that down.
Oh my gosh.
Ever.
Damn, that's a great story.
I don't know how to top that.
We got now there's no halo rule though. You would have been in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
For sure. Well, and I have towards the end of my career I had more money, right? So it was like, all right. So I mean, it's a lot of money, but like my rookie year, I made $230. So I didn't know if it was going to last, how many years I would be there. So more willing to write that check. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
makes sense. Let's talk small hands. Let's talk small hands.
Ooh,
there was
small hands.
Yeah, there was a tweet that came out. Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco doing the exact same pose at the top of their drop with the ball right here. And
they're gonna do Kenny Pickett like that.
because Joe Flacco's hands are fucking enormous.
Yeah, just because Joe has monster hands, don't go after Kenny.
Have you guys ever heard the term dick beaters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Joe's got some dick beaters. Yeah.
He can touch his palm around that thing.
I apologize.
It is insane.
I've heard the term though. What are you working with? What's
good? So I had to do this. I had to do this hand. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, man.
So here's the thing.
Great size.
But my thumb stretches down.
I about to say you have a weird thumb.
Thank
what
you.
is going on with that thumb?
So
let's say this. So the way they measure the hand is from that pinky all the way to the end of that thumb.
And so I dislocated this pinky, so it's not as good as it once was. But I had the third biggest hand at the combine in 2005.
Wow.
No, in 2005.
Oh, just
not just quarterbacks, like
of everybody. But the reason being is my thumb goes down. So like
some good dick beaters.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's got it.
Bless. Anyways.
I also wanted to get because he's wearing a glove. Kenny's wearing a glove.
Yeah.
He's like notorious. He's been wearing it since college.
Yeah.
His entire career. Peyton Manning actually, I believe, set the NFL record wearing a glove in 2015.
Yeah.
Do you like wearing the QB gloves?
Well, I'll say this. So Kurt Warner went to it too towards the end of his career. When I got to Buffalo, I dabbled.
Yeah.
Just to see.
I could have sworn.
But I had to wear one on my left hand because I tore some ligaments in my thumb, but I couldn't do it on my right hand. I hated it. I absolutely
rain, snow, anything, right?
I hated it so much.
I was just saying, when I tried a glove on my right hand for like 2 years, and I had to
just the feel. Well, did you ever
snaps
cut fingers or no?
No, I tried to go full glove.
Yeah.
Really bad.
By the way,
my
can we talk about your snaps real fast?
Yeah.
How do you know about my snaps?
Jason.
I mean, I used to watch film and be like, "Holy, that is a rocket shot!"
You can tell by watching tape.
When Jalen Hurts had to switch his stance to this.
Yeah, I know. I felt
I mean, you would fire that pigskin back there.
I need that hand back. I need to start blocking these big boys.
Speaking of guards, I'm pretty sure I just ripped my jeans.
Did you really?
Yeah, pretty sure I did.
All right, well, let's just remain seated for the remainder of this.
Oh, who's talking? I can see her.
So, anyways, are there measurements that like what do you take away from the hand measurement test? Do you think there's validity to that?
Yeah, anything you care about in a quarterback.
Well, I'll say this: somebody like Josh Allen, like he's built to play football in bad weather, right? Just body type, hand size, where he's from, like just kind of his overall attitude. So yes, there's some validity in the hand size thing for sure, but more of it is that the inability to stretch the thumb out. But yes, for sure. And then it really comes to fruition when you're in those bad weather games, when you play in a Pittsburgh or even a Philly or Buffalo and you're playing in the elements all the time. Now, if last year Jared Goff, I have no idea what his hands are like, but like they played in a dome so many times. So you're in those perfect conditions and it doesn't matter. But it seems like, and you guys can tell me because I've never been, but playoff football, the elements seem to really...
You don't have a lot of experience?
I don't.
Are there any measurements, though, when you look at it where you're like, this is an immediate red flag with a quarterback? Like if I look at a tackle and his arms are, if it says 32.
Wait, is that?
I'm like very skeptical on whether they can play.
Your LSU guy, what were his arms?
Will, I think he was 32-ish.
Was it 32 and a half or 32?
Somewhere in there,
That half makes a big difference, as every woman knows.
Half to 3/4 is a big deal. I want to say he was somewhere in the 32 to 33 range.
This is just...
Yeah, we're going off the rails. Okay. Shorts, we're talking about dick beaters. All right.
I will say that something that didn't matter as much, which was like 40 time and agility, that matters a whole lot more now.
Especially with the systems that are out there.
The systems, the way guys play, the way defenses are playing, I think that matters quite a bit now, more than it used to.
Yeah. What do you think about the arm length measurement for tackles?
So much goes into what is their style of play, like how do they play and what their other attributes are. So like if I think they have awesome feet, like a great anchor, those kind of things, I don't think it means as much to me because that just means they need to develop a toolbox that says, all right, I'm going to get long arms. I'm going to have to get hands off of me. I'm going to have to figure out how to get those hands off and use my feet to make some of these blocks.
Do like more aggressive short setting? Like
you look at some of these guys that love to jump, love to get on a guy like that. Length doesn't matter in that setting. Now, do you have really strong hands? So I always say this, like, regardless of what it is, if you know what you're good at and are you able to develop those things to be your strength, right? And so if you have shorter arms, then you've got to develop the trait to get on guys faster. You got to develop great hand strength so that when you do get your hands in there, they're never coming off, right? And so your ability to be able to kind of fine tune what it is you are will dictate that success level. So I say this with O-linemen, like we can get into measurements a lot of the times, but like number one thing I want to know is, are they one of those people who are like, I'm going to chase it guy? Like, fuck it, I'm going to chase whatever it is that makes me good. I'm going to chase that shit every day. So like, to me, Will Campbell, he's driven that way. Like he is I'm going to figure out a way to be freaking good. We're from the same hometown.
All right, now.
I've known him since he's a kid. Like he's grew up playing high school football and the elements of what New England's going to be like playing in Foxborough. Like he's going to be one of those people, almost you think of like Taylor Lewan when he's in Tennessee. Like he's going to be an attitude. I'm New England. I'm a Patriot. Vrabel's going to be the guy pushing his buttons. Braves. I think it's just the perfect like scenario for a guy like Will to go there.
Did you hear about Braves running like one-on-one drills with him? During his workouts. I saw the pictures.
I actually posted the other day and I was like, I love this because it's like that's what I dreamed of. When he went there, I'm like, all right, Vrabel's got his Taylor Lewan. Like this kid's gonna come and he's gonna be like, hey dude, don't worry about not that you're against the vets, but you come in, I want you to be nasty. I want you to finish people. Like I'm gonna be in your ear all the time. Like you're gonna come in and be the tone setter for our group. Because you may not come in as a young offensive lineman and take over the room from a leadership standpoint, but you can come in and be like, I'm gonna bring some attitude to this group. And I tell the funny story about 08 and Cincinnati and all that, but that was what I was. I was a young kid trying to find my way, and I was like, you know what I do like to do? I love to fight and get into it and tussle, and I'm scared of nobody, so this will be my role. My first couple of years, when I get on the field, like, I'm going to bring it. We're going to finish plays. I'm going to get guys pissed off. Like, 2 weeks after that Henderson game, I played Albert Haynesworth. That was the year he's got his contract with the Tennessee Titans. God damn. He got pulled out of the game in the first quarter because we were fighting every play, and Washburn was losing his mind because he wasn't rushing. He was just swinging with me. Because I would just start every game like, hey, let's just get in a fight.
Let's get in his head.
Right? And so he pulled him out of the game. So that was my thing as a young player, and I think Will will be that kind of guy. He's going to come in with an attitude and try to finish guys.
Can I ask questions to Whit?
Please.
Yeah, this is great.
This is so
fun. I'm just asking, later in your career, were you like when you were at the Rams, were you like that, or were you more of a finesse guy? If that,
you know what's funny? I don't know if I just looked old and miserable, but guys didn't really mess with me. So it was just
you had the reputation.
I had the reputation. You know, there's not a lot of Walter Payton men of years have been ejected twice. So you know, kind of goes with the award.
Symbolizes the sportsmanship of the game.
It's like, hey, listen, this guy's really nice, but maybe he's so nice because he's that fucking crazy that I don't want to mess with him. You know?
There you go.
So that was kind of it. I always say my favorite story, we were playing in Washington against the Commanders, and it was Chase Young was a rookie, and I'm in a TV timeout, and I see him talking to Montez Sweat, and he's like, then he starts laughing. He's like, finally, he goes, hey, big fella. Like, I'm looking at him. He goes, you really 39? I'm like, yes. He's like, holy shit. He was like, man, I can't believe I'm going against this dude who's just 39. And you got to remember, I always faced out. So I stared at whoever I played the whole time. I never turned into a huddle. So I would be staring at him the entire game. So he's like, this 39-year-old dude looks old as shit, is just staring at me all game. Like, I'm going to find a way to talk to him. So he's like, are you actually 39, man?
Hilarious.
Like, yes.
You never looked in the huddle?
Nope.
Time out. Is this a rule or this was just an Andrew Whitworth
What
thing?
I've always did.
The only other guy I had like that, you remember Big Willie Colon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Willie, towards the end of his career, he just didn't want to have to, that extra step he had to take to turn around.
That was it.
Yeah. He was always so
simple.
He was just trying to limit his footsteps up to the ball.
I got a quick question. So obviously you spend most of your career in Cincinnati, Los Angeles Rams. Your training camps, I don't know where they were when you were there. It just came out that the Rams are going to Maui.
Oh, yeah, minicamp.
Minicamp, yes.
there, yeah. We were always there. They'd been talking because of these new partnerships you see the teams having where they're going, trying to get out of the U.S. and develop all these partnerships across the world. Part of theirs is Australia and then obviously Hawaii, and so on the way. And so I think this year was like a big emphasis. They want to move minicamp there. So that'd be pretty cool. Like, I mean, you always hated having to go to mandatory minicamp, but mandatory minicamp in Maui sounds kind of sweet. So I'm going to go with them. So I'll get a chance to go. And,
I'm going to take one for the team. Just a great teammate.
You guys need anybody to help out with bags?
I don't know if Matthew can figure out how to get on the golf course. I can help him get out there.
Hey, I thought Andrew came on this trip. He hasn't been to practice one time.
Stafford and I'll just go play golf. That's basically what's
It's just like when we used to do the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, right, guys?
Dude,
That's right.
Yeah, you remember that.
Well,
Never.
I never did it. I visited
I
when Andrew and Travis were in it.
Yeah, that was epic.
I got to hang out in the pool.
It was the best, though. Old Turtle Bay. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
What was it like going from Cincinnati's offense to the new Sean McVay style, like run, play action heavy?
It was beautiful. I mean, living in a world with Hugh Jackson and Jay Gruden where it's like, a lot of empty and a lot of stuff where you're just in drop back protection all the time to all of a sudden like, hey, we're going to run, play action, only throw, really in situations the team forces to drop back pass was absolutely beautiful. Not to mention, like, small thing, being that I was 35 years old, so going from playing on turf every week as a home game to now I played in a division. When you think about that at that time, it's like San Francisco, Arizona, and then LA, all grass, and then Seattle's your only turf field, but it's a pretty nice turf. So really, I go to a situation where I'm playing tons of grass games. Like, I was like, dude, I feel totally different. It's warmer, obviously. That was
it's crazy
a pretty epic move. I mean, playing West Coast was pretty insane.
You don't like turf?
I fucking hate it, man.
You feel terrible.
Yeah.
It's night and day. As soon as we moved to SoFi, like, obviously SoFi is amazing, but just the feel you have walking in on Monday compared to walking in off that grass on a Sunday.
It's night and day. I can't practice the week after I play turf. Do you like turf?
I loved it when I was young.
I didn't never notice a difference.
Never noticed it?
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't really do that much running.
You did lead a team in rushing, though.
I did.
Yeah.
That's so insane. How many yards do you have again?
Like 236 or something.
Big rushing attack.
That's got to be NFL record.
What was y'all's record by chance?
You said earlier since we started 2008. That year we started at least 0-7.
Yeah, I would figure.
But that year, the last game of the year, we went to Foxborough.
Oh, this is the Tom Brady game.
And we beat New England, which gave somebody home field advantage for the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
You're welcome. Is this Tom New England or is this?
I think that was the quarterback. I think that's who it was.
Oh, yeah. Was he mad at you, shake your hand and tell you?
I'm trying to think if he was still there when that. Yeah, that was his last regular season game in Foxborough, guys. Yeah.
Yep.
That was the handshake.
I remember it.
It's great.
Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, Kevin Harlan.
Dual call there. He was calling our game and the New England game at the same time. It was crazy.
You played in how many different systems? I know you played with 9 different teams, basically, right?
He didn't know that before this, by the way. Don't let him fucking lie to you. He did not know it was 19.
Yeah, we thought it was, honestly, we thought it was more.
Oh, okay.
We were taking the over on it.
No, it was 9.
I'm just like, right now we've listed you should have been a guard, and you think you played for like 20 teams. How do you feel about yourself today? You good, bud?
I feel great.
Let an NFL team in rushing.
Listen, you have a guard body.
Yeah. Long ago, I learned not to really care about what people say about me. So, the thing is, though, I played on 9 teams, but it wasn't like collecting 3 teams in a year. It was all like I started on 9 teams. So, like, it was like I played first couple of years. It was 2 years, 2 years, 4 years, and then legitimately at the end of my career, it was like either 1 year or 2 year moving every year, every other year. Yeah. Which, I mean, as you have all the young kids and stuff. It's like you think about my wife. We have 7 kids in 7 different cities, and so it's like the amount of moving that we did, and they came everywhere I went, and then we had to pick up and go. Okay, school, sports. Regular life.
Were they homeschool? Were you homeschooling them or?
No. We were
just making new friends.
Just making new friends everywhere they went. So awesome. Yeah, now my oldest is getting ready to go to college, guys.
Yeah, think about this. He told us this. I think he talked about this on one of our first podcast episodes, his kids, but 17, 15, 13, 11, 9, 7, and 5.
Oh, no, they all turned the next year.
Yeah, so now we're even. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, and 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Is that crazy? Like,
that's nuts.
So he read it off, and I go, wait, say that again one more time. You have what? 8 to 17, 15, 13? I'm like, holy shit.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of kids.
Our first year in Thursday Night Football, he brought them all to Chicago. And I'm like, dude, let's get some dinners. Like, let's go. And he's like, yeah, sure. Call all the places that take 10 tops. And I was like, oh, my God, that's right.
So we're getting pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We eat fast food. I was like, oh, okay, got it.
What was your favorite system to play in of all your stops?
So Chan Gailey, strangely enough, like he was a head coach in Buffalo for 3 years when I was there. And then when I got to New York, he was there. And then my second year in Miami, he was there. So I played with him for 3 different teams.
Nice.
Kevin Patullo, who's now the coordinator in Philly, I had him 2 different places, and he is a Chan disciple, and he's obviously done a lot of different things now. He's got some Texas A&M stuff, and then obviously being with Sirianni for a while. Mm-hmm. But he'll have some wrinkles, as you sit there and watch. I'll be like, okay, I recognize that play. I know that play. Yeah. But Chan was always spread him out, a left tackle's dream. Empty, spread him out.
Yeah, baby.
Spread the ball around. But I really liked him, and part of the thing for me was just like he infused a lot of belief into me, and so that was why I liked him the best.
For sure.
Yeah. I think it's one of the coolest things on Thursday nights before the game. You get those couple hours before the game, like him playing 9 different teams, all these coaches that he's been around. I mean, it's just constant. Guys coming up, like, oh, he was, quality control when I was in this place. He was this, and it's just like you're listing off head coaches, OCs, DCs. Mm-hmm. He's been around them all.
Luke Steckel,
it's insane.
Baby.
I mean, it's crazy. You're sitting there, you're like, dang, when were you with him? And he starts listing it off, just the touch, from playing 9 different teams that he has across the league is wild.
But you guys have seen it. It's funny when you have real young guys that are coaching, whether in Kansas City or Philly, and then they become head guys. And even like Jonathan Gannon, when I was in Tennessee, he was like the lowest of the low defensive assistant. Yeah. But there are those guys that you peg and you go, okay, he's gonna be something eventually.
For sure. We actually, a guy we were with in college. I mean, how old was Jesse when he was at Cincinnati? Jesse Minner was the GA
I don't feel like
at the University of Cincinnati.
I don't feel like Jesse's even getting older. He still fucking looks like he still looks like a younger guy. But
when I was at LSU, similar thing. Adam Gase and Freddie Kitchens were our GAs when I got to LSU.
Freddie Kitch. Minner was my he was holding up the cards when I was a scout team QB.
Wow.
And tight end. I was running dual thing over there, just an athlete in it.
I mean, just
pissing off everybody on the defense. I didn't run the route on the card back then.
Shocker.
Shocker. Back then.
Yeah.
Do you ever run the route on the card?
Well, that's how I knew that.
How would you feel about this?
That's when I figured out. I'm like, oh, they know this play.
Yeah.
How am I going to get open if they know I'm going to run that route? I'm not going to run that fucking route if I want to get open.
But I don't know.
I got to show these coaches I got what it takes.
Yeah.
I don't think people give. I don't think people give Patrick enough credit. Because it's not easy. It's not easy as a quarterback, and you guys obviously have amazing chemistry, like some of the best chemistry in NFL history. Yeah. For him to know where you're going to be and anticipate, and it speaks a lot to probably the way you guys have worked in practice and over the years, obviously playing so much. Yeah. But that is not an easy thing to do as a quarterback.
Yeah, I'll try it out in practice, and if I get either the ball doesn't come my way or and then I know not to do it again.
Okay, won't do that one.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm getting the ball right on time. That's kind of how and Pat will let me know, or he'll let everybody on. This isn't just a me thing anymore. Everybody, if you're given a specific route versus a certain coverage, you kind of get a little bit of freedom, and it's evolved over that. Have you ever somebody just ran the wrong route and you're like, God damn it, he's open, and you threw it?
All the time. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen me play, Travis?
His eyes were closed most of the time.
No, I did have. So there was a guy, Stevie Johnson, if you remember that name.
Yeah.
Stevie was so sick.
Buffalo, baby.
Yeah, and we just used to have I used to give him the Y signal, which was you do you. So then it was
awesome.
like, all right, he's out there by himself.
Gotta get that.
Yeah,
You do
get the Y in
That's a new one right there.
Go route, hitch, slant, like whatever he wanted to do.
You had no idea.
He's singled up though.
had some idea.
He was single, so it's easier to do when you're in a 3x1 and you're the guy on the single
you're not
side.
affecting anything else.
Yeah. That being said, he always got open, so it worked.
That was Stevie.
Hey, Trev, you're not the only tight end that scored a touchdown here, just in case.
All right
you
now.
didn't know that,
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Little jumbo tight end?
Little
1 for 1, baby. All you can be is 100%. Hey, listen.
You ever scored on your birthday?
No.
There we go.
On my birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's a huge indicator for defenses. You got to know tackles.
We
You
had
gotta know
one
tackles birthday.
at the end of your career, right?
If it's the jumbo tag, if it's his birthday, high alert.
Even better for a Cincinnati Bengals in Pittsburgh, opening drive of the game.
In the Did you guys win that game? You had to have.
But the only thing that is a cool stat, and we still haven't ever looked it up, but I was the only offensive touchdown in the game. I don't know how many times the left tackle's been the only offensive touchdown in the game, but it was the opening drive of the game. I think Carson Palmer threw me a touchdown, but he also unfortunately threw 2 to the Steelers.
He was throwing to a lot of the wrong positions.
Listen, a lot of guys that weren't supposed to catch it were catching it in the game. You'll have to ask your buddy Ryan Clark about that one. Pretty sure he was supposed to be covering me. He was supposed to be. No, he ran up on the run.
Yeah, let's just turn it in. We'll take his height.
Yeah, I'm lost, Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. I got to tell the truth.
Yeah, never had one. No.
But when there's something late in your career,
late in my career, they tried to give me a gimme touchdown by having a tush push design where Juergens would come in and I'd take center, like quarterback snap.
Yeah.
Got to report. Got to remember that.
But you had it schemed up, but you never ran it?
We were so bad my last year, the second half of the season. Because those plays are plays that's like, we're up 17 or whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, let's get Kelce a touchdown. It's like, no, I never got that.
It didn't, yeah.
We were getting our asses kicked, unfortunately. Whit, you played 15 plus years. Is that correct?
16, yeah.
So that's 15 plus. I don't know why you went with 15 plus.
That's what Brandon put.
He's working something in. I understand.
How did you know it was time to hang it up? What finally clicked where you're like, you know what, now that I'm 40.
Honestly, probably the amount of meetings I would wake up in the sense of not sleeping, but just be on my phone and realize that everyone's walking out of the room, and I'd be like, oh fuck, did I listen to anything? What's practice today? Where are we going? But anyways, literally just you get to that point where I was sitting in there and I'm like, you know what? I am not actually enjoying being in the building. I'd love the guys, but I'm the whole
if that's
day.
The case, I should have retired 10 years ago.
I became a skill player. That's really what happened. I became a skill player. You're used to the skill guys falling asleep in meetings and being on their phones and everything else, but I would just sit in the O-line rooms and Cromer or one of the O-line, whoever the O-line coach would be like, Whit, and I'd realize oh, she's been saying my name and yeah, what's up? I have no idea what's been happening in here. And I realized, you know what, man, this is not a good look. I'm kind of I'm checked out a little bit. I'm tired. It felt like a grind every day to go into work. I loved the games. I still, even when I retired, was I remember going in Sean's office, a month after we'd won it and being I think I I'm like, I want to keep playing. And he's like, no. And I was like, okay. He's like, dude, as your friend, like you've done everything you could have possibly accomplished.
Right.
And
he also won the Super Bowl.
2 months ago. That's what I mean. He's like 2 months ago,
Walter
you
Payton
knew you were
year.
done. Like I'd already told him like, this is it. He's like, you stick with your decision. Like you're good. And I was like, all right. And then 6 months after that, when they were 3-9, he was like, why the fuck didn't you keep playing?
We need you. Please come back.
Because they had like a horrific year with the offensive line injuries and stuff. So it really wasn't about me as much as that. But it was interesting. Like, I knew it. And then when we went into those playoffs, it actually made it even sweeter because I knew it was it, but I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to just soak it all in. And then things just started happening. And I'll never forget, watching Cincinnati make the kick to win, and they're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm running out on the field to play the Niners in the NFC Championship. I'm like, oh my God, like
this
I'm
is
going
crazy.
to the Super Bowl. Like there's no way in hell. If Cincinnati's going to the Super Bowl, I'm going to the freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So to end your career playing against the only other franchise you played for in a place that's, you obviously were a huge part of, I couldn't have ever dreamed that would be the case.
Sure.
So once that happened, I was like, this is it.
Yeah, this is the storybook ending.
Yeah, this is it. And that's why I had kind of the epic moment with my kids there after the game to sit out on the field. And it was like, it wasn't even a celebration almost. It was like a just piece of, man, this was the ride and it's over. And it was like, sit down with them and like, man, this is about to be sick.
Well, there's
awesome.
nothing like telling you how much you're missed and you leave and the team struggles the next year.
Yeah. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, for sure.
Week 4, I was feeling great. Week 4 was a great year.
What about you, Fitzy?
So I ended up my last year I was in Washington, and I had 17 years, relatively healthy for 17 years. I broke my tibia, but other than that, didn't have a ton of injuries. I hurt my hip like 15 plays in to that game. And like for me at that point, I could still be playing right now. Like I could have played forever as a backup and just kind of been and get thrown into a game. But hurt my hip, wasn't a great injury to have. And then it's like my kids are old enough now to where it's fun to be home and be more a part of that as well. And the Thursday night gig, like having the weekends with the kids and not having to miss all the stuff that I missed over all those years. Because, my span we were talking about earlier is 6 to 18. So it's like the weird part about my kids is my 18-year-old went to 10 different schools, and my 6-year-old maybe will be in the same school district his whole life, which is a crazy thing. But yeah.
That's crazy.
But it was time. It was time. Like I feel like my kids deserved it for me to step away.
It feels like you were very much celebrated in every stop you had. What was your favorite stop of the bunch? I feel like New York fans, Tampa, it definitely feels like Buffalo still to this day. It's still Buffalo, but
yeah, I would say there weren't a whole lot of stops, especially towards the tail end of my career, that I didn't love because we fully just dove in. We embraced the community, like everybody embraced us.
Yeah. I
would say certainly Bills Mafia in Buffalo is probably where I align most. Where I feel the most love, but I love playing for Miami. I love playing for Tampa. I love one of the 2 years in New York. But there, some great fan bases and great people that we met. I loved Houston. Like I'm going to forget some,
Yeah.
Like we had some great times.
Tennessee and
what was funny is Tennessee on paper, Nashville should have been the coolest spot. And it just
was it the number?
Really do.
It was the number.
Yeah,
it was the jersey.
I wore number 4 there. It wasn't real swaggy.
4.
You were pretty square. You were pretty square bodied. That was the old number too. It was kind of quirky number.
Trav, it wasn't good.
Great.
It wasn't good.
You wouldn't have approved of the fashion statement.
Wasn't good.
As long as you got that beard rocking, man, you got the chest hair coming out. You're good.
All right, here we go. Let's go to We Gotta Ask.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, this is how we ask.
This is how we wrap it
You
up.
don't have to answer. We have to ask.
Okay.
That's why it's called We Gotta Ask.
You can tell us to fuck off, is what he's saying.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I mean, you could have always done that.
Or you can just answer the question. Whit, is it true that you used to eat 5 Taco Bell soft tacos and 5 bean burritos before going on dates in college?
That is an accurate statement. I didn't embarrass myself in front of my date of how much I like to eat because I was a big boy.
Yeah, big man.
So I would run by Taco Bell. I would go through the drive-through, crush in the parking lot, like go in, get some smell good on, like go pick her
smell
up,
like beans.
and then go. You don't want to smell like beans. So then I pick her up and like eat a salad, like at dinner, like a salad.
Wow, this guy really takes care of himself.
Wow, he's really on top of it. That was the goal. I didn't want to eat that.
That's amazing.
This is great. Jason, what'd you used to do?
Huh? I didn't go on dates. All right, next question. Fitz, did I steal your bit taking my shirt off in Buffalo? Is it your bit? Or is this just a Buffalo bit?
Ooh, it is kind of.
No, I feel like it's been a bit from the beginning of time when it gets cold that men take their shirts off.
In Cleveland, it happened all the time. There'd be guys in the dog pound painted up and down.
You know, that I still feel bad. That game, we were supposed to get together that game for the tailgate.
We were.
And I got stuck in traffic. We flew in that day and I got stuck in traffic.
Bill's Mafia all over the place.
Yeah, and I was going to show you around and didn't get a chance to. But I know you had a good time in the park.
The tailgate experience is insane.
I still want to go back. I'd love to go back with you.
Yeah.
I'd love to go back just in general because Bill's Mafia was spectacular. Big Tree Inn.
Yeah.
That place was awesome.
Yeah, you hit it up.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Well, but even where they're putting the stadium, stuff has kind of been condensed right now because of the stadium and what they're doing there. So next year,
it's going to be a better.
Once that stadium is done, it's going to be insane.
Nice.
So
I think filing cabinet pizza guy is my favorite. That pizza was.
Yeah,
I didn't have the pizza.
You went into the Hammer Lot, which
we were late
to get to. We were late to get to that.
Right? Like we got there pretty much when we were going to the game, so got to see Pinto around, got to get the bowling ball shot.
Yeah,
I would love to go there though earlier and get the whole experience.
Yeah, the filing cabinet pizza is
that's good.
Pretty special.
Yeah. It's a special place. It really just engulfs you.
It's a special place, and you feel the vibe right away. And it's called the City of Good Neighbors. For a reason, right?
It felt even flying in, and I've talked to Travis about this, seeing the lake, it reminded me of being from Cleveland.
Yeah,
even though you're not in Cleveland,
right there,
there's something where this weird, ominous vibe is in the air from the lake.
Rust Belt, man.
The snow, it was special.
We had 2 years in a row. First year was Cleveland clinching playoff spot. And it was so cool, the fan appreciation, everything. But then last year, it was Cleveland horrible, but the snow game with Jameis, where he's doing the Snow Angels.
That was insane.
The fans in Cleveland are unbelievable. There's definitely a tie there between those two cities and how diehard they are.
Yeah.
Something in the lake.
All right.
Big Wit, you played for Nick Saban at LSU. Can you give us, you got any good Nick Saban stories you can share? Or?
I got some really good Nick Saban stories, plenty of them. A lot of them involve him screaming, but I would say probably my favorite, my freshman year, Benny Brazil, one of my best friends in life, and I were going. So Nick would do when the season ended, you would go in and have these one-on-ones with him, and everybody had to plan your one-on-one meeting with Coach Saban. And Nick was a sports psychology guy, so he had the big, huge chair, the little tiny chairs outside his massive desk. So and the electronic door that opens with the button, the whole deal. So you'd go in there and you just feel, and he'd temple you the whole time he's talking to you, the whole deal. He's all into that type stuff. So Benny and I are waiting in the secretary's office, just like waiting for him to put in, and we hear him like Nick episode, going crazy, losing his mind, screaming. Like, man, what freshman's in there right now? Because we're trying to think of who did something recently, got in trouble. Man, I can't wait to see who comes out of this office. Door opens up. He's hit the button. It's Skip Bertman, who is the longtime baseball coach who had won 8 national championships or something at LSU. He was the interim, or maybe just for a little while there, the athletic director.
Oh, wow.
And he had booked a game or scheduled a game or something had happened that Nick wasn't cool with. And this guy, this old man, we're like, Benny and I look at each other like, who's going next? This dude's watered up. You can tell he's been, oh, dude, we're like, oh, no. Nick's in one of these modes today. Yeah. Anybody can get it. Yeah. And that's how he was. But the coolest part about Nick is everything was for a reason. He was doing it. Yeah. Even press conference, people saw him in Alabama, whatever. Those a lot of the time, he knew he was going to erupt on that reporter. He knew what he had planned to say or the speech he had planned to give. It's all thought out, and there's a reason behind it, and that's who he always was. And so once you kind of got to understand what he was really trying to get you to hear or what the example he was really trying to give you, you realize he's not that mean. He's not that hard on people. He's actually just always trying to teach a lesson every single day, and his sense of urgency is just rare. When you're around him, you're like, dude, we're going to win because this dude's urgency to being great and chasing greatness is like nobody else's you've ever been around. So you started to like be less scared of him and more like, all right, what's he really trying to say? I'm just going to ignore all the like fire and like, you know, he seems like he's trying to bite at you, but he's really not. He's really just trying to get you to listen to something he has to say.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Do you guys have any welcome to the NFL moments? What is your welcome to the NFL moment?
My first 2 years, probably,
but mine was very.
Might have been John Henderson.
Yeah, mine was very wild coming out of Harvard.
Yes,
I was the
NFL a little bit different.
Fourth stringer, didn't get any reps. Back then, you weren't allowed to do OTAs and things until your school graduated, right?
Yep.
So like, I didn't get to do any OTAs. I got to do a rookie mini camp, and that was it.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So I played a little bit in the preseason.
Yeah, son, you're gonna have to graduate from Harvard before you can join the NFL.
It was until your class graduated.
Yeah.
Right?
I was still there.
graduate,
Yes,
though.
I was still there. Yes. But you don't go there not to graduate. But anyway, I was the fourth stringer. I was going up against the guy Jeff Smoker for the third string spot.
Michigan State, right?
Michigan State,
Yeah.
Smoke Show. I ended up getting the third string spot, but look, I didn't get any reps ever.
Yeah.
Well, we are like 10, 11 weeks into the season. Mark Bolger goes down, so I'm the backup for the game. I get thrown in down 21-0 or 24-3.
Epic.
The first huddle I'm in, Orlando Pace, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Falk.
Holy shit.
My voice is cracking.
I would love to hear that huddle.
I right slot zoom, fake pitch left, X quick screen right. Like,
Oh my gosh.
well, we ended up coming back and winning the game.
Let's go!
How about that?
It's magic style,
And
baby!
then I think we like to say I officially ended the greatest show on turf because I started the next
I like
few
to say
weeks
that
and it
mostly,
didn't.
but-
Yeah, it didn't go great the next few weeks. But that was my first. That was my first huddle. It was like, am I gonna be able to make it for a year or two? And then I'm in the huddle. And those guys are listening to me, looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's awesome.
You know, I had to go in, obviously, early in my career. 06, when I got there and got drafted, they had just signed Levi Jones, a left tackle back who had been a Pro Bowler, and Willie Anderson had signed an extension.
Yeah.
You know, arguably one of the best right tackles to ever play the game. And so I really thought when I got drafted, like, I'm not going to play at all.
Yeah.
And sure enough, how the NFL works, our left tackle, Levi, blows out his knee week 4 of the season. And I had only been playing, like, guard because they didn't obviously just pay their tackles. So they were like, hey, you're going to play left guard this season as a backup. And we had Eric Steinbach, who ended up going to Cleveland after that year. So I'm like, I'm not going to play. Levi blows his knee out in the Tampa game. And so, all right, he got hurt before the Tampa game. So I go in. They're like, hey, you're going to have to play some left guard in this game, possibly. So sure enough, Levi tries to play, can't do it. He's done. So Steinbach goes in, left tackle, and I'm left guard. We have a TV timeout, and I see our O-line coach, like, pointing down, and he's like, I'm like, so I'm just trying to ignore him because I'm like, I think he's pointing at me to go left tackle. I'm like, that's not me. We're playing in Tampa. This is
I've had zero sense.
Simeon Rice,
gosh.
legendary Tampa game.
This is Paul Alexander.
Team. Oh, yeah. And Paul's like pointing, and sure enough, finally they go into Carson's headset and they go, hey, hey, Paul says he knows you see him. Like, move, you're playing left tackle. So I'm like, move over one spot in the huddle, like just begrudgingly, like when you tell your kids to sit down. I like move over one spot and play left tackle the rest of the game. I didn't give up any sacks. I'm not going to say it was very pretty, but I survived, right? It was Simeon Rice on the road. And then the next week was my first ever start at left tackle. And it was Mike Rucker and Julius Peppers, who at that time in the last, their 2 or 3 years together were leading the league in sacks. Blanked them again, but
nice.
It was one of those things where, like, all of a sudden you realize this is what the life is, And I think my second start was Terrell Suggs on Thursday Night Football or something like that at home in Cincinnati. So, yeah, you start really realizing, like, okay, wait a minute. Every week I got one of these guys. Like, when do I get the easy guys? When's the LSU against the Division II
I had a
team?
similar, well, not at all a similar story, but similar moment of my welcome to the NFL moment. Nobody really knew it happened, but me and the guy that I was blocking.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there were no sacks.
That's how our life is, right? Nobody knows anything that happens in our career.
I'm a rookie. I'm playing Dallas. They're running a 3-4, so a lot of 5-0 calls. And they got Jay Ratliff at nose guard.
Yeah.
Quick little jitterbug. And I never played a nose guard, head up. Didn't know how to pass set it. Howard Mudd's trying to teach me it midweek, and I'm like trying to figure this out. Because most of those guys are in a 3-4. They're just two gapping,
dudes,
they're not even going to rush. And I am having a rough one. Like, I don't know how I haven't given up a sack. He's beaten me for like 4 pressures.
Who's the quarterback?
The quarterback would have been Michael Vick. That's probably how I did that.
There you go.
There it is. Now we know.
So I'm like, the game is 3 quarters over. I've been having an awful night. And I get called for holding. And I think it's a bullshit call. I'm yelling at the ref, that's bullshit. That's not holding. And I look over at Jay. I'm like, you know that wasn't holding you. And he's like, son, I've been whooping your ass all night. I figure I earned one of those. Like, all right, I guess I'm done talking to Jay.
Done. As a young lineman, I feel like you get some very welcome to NFL moments.
For sure.
There's no doubt. Hip tosses, just completely bowled, run over. Oh.
Everybody check out the Fitz and Wit pod coming back during the season, and we'll see you guys on Christmas in Kansas City, baby. Oh, yeah.
We'll see you in Tahoe. And,
Yeah, that. Oh, nice.
Well,
that
at the
too.
American Century.
yes.
Yeah.
At the American Century Championship.
So sorry, yes.
American Century Championship. That
yes.
happens
American
to take place
Century.
in
In
Tahoe.
Tahoe. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we got to keep
American
Thank you,
Century,
Jonathan.
Kansas City brand. Appreciate you guys doing that.
All righty, and that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe to New Heights to at New Heights Show on YouTube or any place else you get your podcasts. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights in the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcast. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wonder Show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And New Heights is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Isn't that right, Jason? Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew for always making us look better than we are. 92%ers, thank you guys. Fitz and Wits, thank you guys. God damn it. I got it, baby. You did it. New York. I'm looking at Jason's tits right now on PGA Tour.
He's trying to get
Oh
the
my God.
Oh,
No.
yes.
What about the 8 a.m. thing with your beater? When you had the wife beater on.
That was
your
bad.
tits were hanging.
Do you shave your ribs?
It just rubs.
Do I shave?
Do you shave your ribs?
That's a
No.
t-shirt rub.
No.
That's friction from the shirt.
Because your tits are covered with hair, but
are.
your ribs are nothing.
Listen, I don't know what part of evolution made my hair grow like that, but that's just how it happens.
You have hair on your inner thighs or no? Probably not because of the rub. Mine don't look like that.